Where's? Welcome to the Damu Kiwe Conversation. It's Duse M, the Don. Y'all let the good people come up in here. We live. Hit that like button on your way in. If you on Instagram, hey, look, check this out. Go straight. Don D was bracket. Go straight to @ActiveChucks. That's on YouTube or Twitch. YouTube or Twitch @ActiveChucks. Tap in because y'all know #ETE. We got the content. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. #ETE. #ETE in the chat, man. Expose the exposers, edifying through entertainment. Hit the like button. Where the good people at? Active in the chat. The chat's where it's at. WACK100 lined up. Munchie B with Yung Ant Jefe. ? B Rule, what's happening, bro? Well, you know what I'm saying? Y'all hit that like button. Let the good people come in. Share it with the good people. Let them know that the Damu Kiwe Conversations is open. In fact, we going to get this started the right way. PRB lag, Duse M, the month, die. #ETE, Super Dub Nation. Hey, yo, we live. #ETE, what's up? Shout out to the Don, Duse Sims and Yael, Megan Davis. Hey, Megan. You know what I'm saying? Let me send this to Yael before I get boo-bopped in the back of my head for not sending him the link, man. I'm just so unorganized. I was so happy to get all the other stuff done. You know what I'm saying? So we going to send this to the Damu Kiwe Conversation and go like this. We is live. All right, so we got that. And then we could go ahead and share the link to the live with your good people. Let them know. Oh, I've got to share it on Twitter first. Make sure they know we live on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? We got the content. So Yung Ant Jefe. You know what I'm saying? Ant Buffet, nigga. He can't get away. The Yung Ant Buffet. You know what I'm saying? From gangsters and Wack and Munchie B have a heated back and forth about the YSL case, who's snitching and who's not. Oh, this gonna be nasty work. You wanna know why? Because I remember Yung Ant Buffet selective politicking, talking about Duse M's, interviewing Studdabox, and then he went and put his foot in the mouth. See, I was doing a documentary, one of which is in the courts right now, about such journalistic research, and World Star Hip Hop saying that is substantially true. This is what their reply to WACK100's defamation lawsuit for claiming he wants a public apology, public correction, and the video took down. They took it down to protect themselves, but in their statement, they're saying it was substantially true. Yung Ant Jefe was saying, well, you are interviewing Studdabox. Well, first Studdabox was the victim. That being itself, and not only the victim, he was an informant. That being itself, him being the victim of an alleged beatdown, robbery, kidnap off of the Sunset Strip. I'm quite sure what he say has some kind of credence to the facts of the case. Whether he was giving up facts about how he was kidnapped, what it was about. You know what I'm saying? These is facts that can be corroborated if you know how to read paperwork. Because see, when you talk to the police, you usually get, if it's the state police, sheriffs, LAPD, right, county police officers, they'll get an investigative report, which it kind of goes in the information, which goes to the court and a complaint, asking for a complaint to be filed that a crime occurred. And that's kind of like what Robert Ross did. That's exactly what Robert Ross did. The minute they Del Dog and them let him go, he called Darren Dupree, LAPD officer, a deputized federal agent working on the Biggie Smalls murder investigation, and told him what happened, and was advised to go ahead and go to the nearest police station and go in. He walked in 77 beaten and bloody. These are the facts. So when you talk about journalistic research, listen, I'm not a gangbanger, right? I don't mess with rats. Interviewed him, he was the victim. He definitely got some facts that he supplied. Come to find out, if you believe World Star Hip Hop, they believe everything was substantially true, the nigga said. See, I'm not trying to act like I'm a gangster. I did it when I was supposed to do it at the highest level, rolling niggas up top, dead homies. I'm just saying, you know, my name rang through them USPs, nigga. One of the downest bloods them niggas ever met in the Federal Bureau of Prison. So high powered that the feds labeled me a threat to the security of the Federal Bureau of Prisons. Let's back that up. The Federal Bureau of Prisons labeled me a threat to the security of general population in the Federal Bureau of Prisons. Smooth program. I opened that up, right? I was there before the Federal Bureau of Prison designated Talladega, Alabama as the first SMU program in the Federal Bureau of Prison. I was there about 11 months when they got the okay. So I'm just saying, nigga pretty much know how this politics shit go. And I'm more focused on doing journalistic research. As this was a project, I'm making money off exposing this rat. We know he's a rat. He admitted that he didn't keep it in the streets, and he has to wear that. We're not going to confuse our fan base and act as if his shit don't stink. You know what I'm saying? So we going to get into this. Tonette Moray, salute Active Chucks. Hey, my first live. Vivo. Hola. Keep going. Hola, Tonette Moray. Hola, you know what I'm saying? Shortstop in the Field podcast is here. The union is here. Fuck the union. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't doing, y'all, all we do is work. Let's get it. Fire, fire, salute, salute. I can't put a finger on it, but something just ain't right with Yung Ant. Hey, Boogaroo. Let's get to the content, man. Hit that like button. I got to start sharing it. Make sure everybody know we live. So if I'm not doing the chat, I try to get around to it. But we got to get the people here. I just made it and went live because I seen this, and this was really troubling to my heart, man. WACK100 lined up Munchie B with Yung Ant Jefe. We're going to get into the content, man. Because one thing for sure, the content is content. Hit that like button if you came in. It's like taking your chucks off at a gangster's front door. You dig? So let's go ahead and get to No Jumper and Jefe and Munchie B get into a heated discussion. Make sure y'all can see. Hit that like button, man. Hit that like button. Y'all see right there. Subscribe if you ain't already did that. It's Duse M, the Damu Kiwe Conversations. Let's go.
Like, bro, they just had a RICO, bro. They had 28 people. Thug walked away pretty much time served.
Because of YSL Woody dude, though. Because he was a bad witness.
Because he thinking he's spinning the people.
Who?
He spent Woody went in there with one. Woody went in there with one angle and then came back, and then he spun back around.
No, that's not.
He went out.
That's not.
And he went out.
He snitched completely, and then got immunity. So he like, fuck it, I'm gonna help. That's not spinning.
But according to him, he never did snitch, and Thug know that when he did, Thug asked him to do that, and then he had to come.
Wait. The Yung Ant Jefe just contest that YSL Woody was a rat by saying, based on by saying he's gonna go based off what the rats say. I thought that you said you didn't care if niggas was rats, and at the same time said a rat can't have no credibility. Hold on. Hit that motherfucking like button. We gonna go back to this one. What was this post? We gonna go back to this a multiple times. This was nasty work. First 37 seconds for the hood. First 37 seconds for this nigga hypocritical as a motherfucker. See, that's what you call selective politicking. Deuce, chat, hey, all the real, hey, Mo Hill. She driving. You always driving. Monique Hill, salute to you, dog. Jefe pissed me all the way off with this one. I am with Munchie on this. I ain't even heard it all. I heard this part, and I ain't gonna lie. I stopped. I'm quite sure it's gonna be some good content, but he just said he's going based off what the rat YSL is saying when niggas say he snitched. Wow. This is damning evidence. Not Mr. USP. Damn, let's go.
You can share that. Yeah, but look. And then this another thing. So, because because niggas really be out here, bro. Like be talking about they playing chess because they be thinking about their age. Like I told a lot of niggas in my lifetime that a lot of shit niggas got on me is just being born before me, bro. Like.
Yeah.
It ain't, bro, for real. That's it. That's
I'm with you on that.
Like, that's it. Like, I tell our niggas, bro, you just born before me. That's it. So, with that being said, a lot of niggas be trying to, like, speak this street justice and this street acronym and, like, got this street substance. But this is my thing. Since you got so much street substance and you want to go on a smear campaign about somebody being a snitch or rat, why would you
go on a campaign about somebody being a rat? Listen,
on camera with somebody who would tell you that they is a known tattletale to debunk another dude that you're trying to say is a snitch and or a teller, bro. It don't make no sense. That's one thing about it. If I know
it don't make no sense to believe one tattleteller who's on the case as a victim telling you someone else was tattletelling too. See, tattletelling ain't exclusive to one nigga per case. You know what I'm saying? It be multiple. So for a nigga to even get to go, if you're doing due process, sometimes you got to get all of the facts on the table before you decipher what you believe and whether or not this nigga ratted also. See, you sound like CS2 Back's whole narrative. Studdabox told. Okay, he told, nigga. So now that precludes him from exposing who also told with him? Hell no. But you believe Woody on whether or not he told. I'm saying make it make sense.
You bad. Nigga, I'm not about to, befriend you because I'm beefing with him to try to get you.
Nobody said befriend no motherfucking rat. Nigga, I interviewed him. This is business. To expose this nigga, and when I interviewed him, he wasn't denying. Like, he's saying YSL Woody is denying that he was a rat on the case that Young Thug told him to do what he did and say what he said when they picked him up and all of the different times he said what he said, and at the end, that's why he flipped it. Man, listen, that's a Monday morning quarterback. The bottom line is, nigga wasn't supposed to say nothing, put a bunch of niggas' names in his motherfucking mouth, implicating them. That's snitching. The fact you said you went to federal prison and you acting as if he ain't snitching is worse because you're believing and justifying a nigga that snitched because he told you he didn't snitch. The difference is Studdabox admitted. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna confuse my audience with selective politicking about who's snitching and who's not. No, we gonna call all them rats out. We gonna hold all the rats accountable. Let's see what the chat's saying, man, because this is nasty work, man. Not and Jefe, LOL. Dude, chat, okay, hold on. We went through all that. Hit that like button. So we gonna get back into the scandals I'll send to expose Jefe switch up. Fact, your sponsorship wear leather jerseys with no shirt under in 100 degrees weather. Facts. Hey, listen. I don't know if it's 100-degree weather or not. Shout out to my boy Governor, you know what I'm saying? Big Gov, you know what I'm saying, about the D, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to his merch company. I'm going to have to promote it since you see how the union does people that they're cool with, that they're supposed to be friends. He just try to put the brother merch down. Shout out to the Big Gov. I'm going to find the thing and promote his shit. Lou from the Lou, Damu Kiwe, tapped in on vacate. Need this real shit. Hey, man, you need the real shit. Quads only, what up? Can't select the politic when the politics the same. They get the same pressure. Listen, bro, these niggas, see, the politics is, they always got a left and right, kind of like the law. One law in your favor, another ruling that went against that. So the judge ended up doing what they doing. That's essentially what he's doing with his position. Mind you, if you see the thing, guess who they talking about? On No Jumper, Wack and Ant go in on Duse M. Street rules debunked. Clips, rappers, podcasts.
To spill the beans on him, bro. Like, what sense does that make if I'm saying I'm solid? I'm on camera with another dude that told, trying to make him debunk, saying that somebody else told, bro. Like
I ain't making them say shit. We're not making a nigga say something. I don't think a nigga can make Studdabox say or do shit. So you took the position that I'm making him do that. No, we want all of the facts and the whole story about this. Wack brought the police to verify that he wasn't working with the police. What sense that make? But you ain't called him a rat, Yung Ant Jefe. All the elective politics is nasty. You came out with the Crip cop, right? Everybody in the 60s I talked to told me that nigga ain't from 6-0. He never got put on. The nigga start claiming it in his mid to late 20s. How a nigga grow up in South Central and start claiming the set in his mid to late 20s? Nigga, by that time, niggas did YA. They first bid 18 months with half. You know what I'm saying? They first stretched 10 years for bank robbery. I'm just saying at 22, I get cracked for the bank robbery. You know what I'm saying? And you talking about a nigga started banging after that? And that's who you came out. That was the guy you felt worthy of bringing to St. Andrew's Park. This is nasty work. Hey, Yung Ant Jefe, I'm really starting to question your character, bro. Hey, I know a bunch of niggas put in work. I ain't saying the niggas are busted. What I'm saying is, nigga, you selective politicking, and you can fool some of the people some of the time, all of the people some of the time, but you'll never be able to fool all of the people all of the time. We live. Let me share this on Facebook, man, because I ain't told nobody we was going live. But we going to share that on Facebook. We shared it on Twitter. Hit that like button. So let's finish listening to the bootlicking. You know what I'm saying?
Where does that make any sense?
The rules is all out the window. It ain't no rules no more.
Come on, bro. Like people got to acknowledge that this man got on camera with Studdabox.
Wait, it ain't no rules no more. These is the niggas he commiserate with. Hey, that Crippin' ain't looking real Crippish. Is this what the Crips is representing in 2025? You politicking with two niggas, claim they exposers, and they both been in niggas' paperwork. Both got sealed files. Both. He got 2 sealed files. The nigga Crip cop, one for possession, one for trafficking. He said he was going to go get the other one for because Scandalous gave him the possession when we showed him how that one got sealed. But the trafficking marijuana before it was legal, right? With 10,000 cash. Oh yeah, we definitely remember him saying he was going to go down there in the desert and go get the work. Wack said he got to go get the work. And he come back talking about the stuff. He didn't even go. He come back talking about the possession as if we forgot about the trafficking. 2 separate sealed files. Then you politicking on their level. Man, I don't even know why I did this. Let's get back to it, bro. Nasty work, man.
Live Zoom. Studdabox to tell you, and I ain't got no problem with him. You feel me? Just like, if I get called on my name by anybody, and definitely by something that I'm not, like, I'm going to respond. So it's like Studdabox to tell you itself, like, what happened. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to get on here and speak on it.
Right now today.
Look. Studdabox.
Studdabox can tell us one thing. Oh, that's cool, right? But like I know, it ain't up for Studdabox to vouch on who talked or not. We was able to interview him, and he told us the truth. In fact, he told Wack the truth on his own on a phone call Wack was recording. That's what Duse Sims is talking about. He knew clearly what Duse Sims was talking about. And we're going to play that before we get back to the other content. So, and if you politicking, Wack's supposed to bring his work, just like the Crip cop supposed to bring his. He spoke with the deputized FBI agent, Greg Caden and Darren Dupree, and made a statement with his lawyer there. They conversed about multiple things. They conversed about him being on wiretap. They conversed about being an ex-felon with guns, plural. I got the audio. Guns, plural, right? Being in his home. I don't live there. I'm a resident since Oklahoma. We got the lawsuit right now saying that this nigga's a Los Angeles resident. He's supposed to bring. When the nigga bring up allegations, hey, bro, niggas is saying that some shit went down with that case. You got your work. I'm just trying to clear this shit up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get my work. Get your work. You help him get the work if he don't know how to get the work. And then y'all go over and decipher whether ain't no he say, she say. That shit good for documentaries and all of that shit. We talking about politicking in the set. Now, you know what I'm saying? We talking about politicking in the set. In 2025, we just let these wet fish up off the hook, right? These live rats, we just let them up off. Marsupials, we just let them up off the motherfucking net. We done got them on the hook. We just made them famous. Tell them to say thank you. Hey, Ant been hating on Munchie B. I called him out on that months ago, and he DM'd me talking about I'm just talking just to be talking. But out of thousands of comments, why DM me out of all of those comments? I thought he said he don't care what the comments say. He don't read the comments. Once I knew he listened to Broke Back, I was done with bullfrog. Then the last comment about the minor on the blade, yeah, I'm over bullfrog. Jocko G. I must was telling the truth, laugh out loud. And I told him CS2 back got him compromised. He was big mad, bro. Yeah, hey, bro. Fam West TV, salute. You know what I'm saying? Steffi Weffy, you looking big fine on that picture. Laugh out loud. What's your IG? The thirst trap in the chat. Hit the like button. No rules mean do what you want. Tell if you want. Backdoor nigga. No rules, niggas is renegades. Hey, listen, that's what they got. A get-along gang full of rats and busters. It just surprises us because we never heard that Ant Jefe was a rat or buster. So him hanging with and feeling comfortable around such is kind of shocking for street niggas. You know what I'm saying? That expect more. G-Mac, Duse M, salute. Ant like fucking with rats. Deuce, I got something that I forgot to DM you, bro, and I'll send it to you. Hey, man, go ahead and do that, brother. Appreciate it. Brother Jocko, let's
be real with you.
Yeah, Studdabox to tell you itself what happened. You feel me? Right. So it's like you got on a Zoom camera of him. You supposed to be solid. You got on a Zoom camera of him trying to debunk Wack about Wack being hot, but you talking to somebody hot. What sense does that make, bro?
You know, he been apologizing to Box. She's running from Box right now.
Yeah,
like a mother.
And then he told me that I thought it was gonna be the pull up yesterday, but kind of find out
he's in Madison, Wisconsin.
Yeah, Wisconsin. I'm like, man, what?
Him and Maria out there with that lash bar. You ain't
him and Maria out there with the lash bar. This is what he went on No Jumper talking about me, and he defending whether or not YSL Woody is a rat and hates the comments, especially on his page. Right on time to hit the like button. Hey, appreciate that. Stupefying your mind. Appreciate that, brother. So hold on. We finna go back to Ant Jefe and Munchie B. The politics is politicking. 37 seconds. Let's go.
Him do that? Did Thug say that?
Well, I mean, though, why Thug gotta say it for it to be true? Woody's on camera, like you doing all this crying.
So we ain't believing that.
Young Ant Jefe just get called out by Munchie B. Did Young Thug say that he told him to do that? Ant Jefe said, well, why Young Thug? First of all, because Young Thug is the head of the indictment. So if this was something that they came to grips with, that corroborated that was an original agreement, it would make a difference and be looked at different by some people who would say, well, shit, they got together and came up with the plan, which was going to be best, where everybody was happy. Nigga ain't did nothing that wasn't called for. They got together and figured it out, right? Now, he's saying why he got to get confirmation to corroborate. That's what Thug said. Munchie said, because the nigga's a rat. You just said, what sense that made? Because Studdabox is a rat, as if a rat has no valid information to provide about the case. In fact, that's why they're rats. Because they had valuable information to provide about the investigation in the case. That's what a rat is. Right? That's what he did. That's why you got to do the same thing. It can't be that Studdabox didn't have nothing to offer because he's a rat, he's off limit, and you're trying to befriend him, befriend. Nigga, I don't befriend no rats. Nigga, I'll send them up top with something up in their back. Dead homies. You dig? I don't befriend no rats. Can I tolerate? I've been in the smooth program. I've been in the shoe programs with SNY's next door. And they get to snatching your line and all that. It's a certain level of respect you try to maintain so that they not shitting down your sales and snatching your fishing lines and shit when you back there and they on disregard. If they like an essay or something, and the Serenos will tell me when the nigga go to that cave for yard, hey, yeah, Holmes, the guys next door to you, they're no bueno, they're on disregard, Holmes, because they have no respect and their PCs, this and this and that. They'll give you the heads up about what you're dealing with. And if your line get caught and you fishing Clavo, I done had the SNYs like, hey, I'll help you get there before the police walk again, because they knowing we got some weed in. You know what I'm saying? Niggas done had the brief conversations just to get by doing time. It's not a respect like you respect a gangster. It's a respect that we all back here and going through a similar struggle in this belly of this beast. So on that, we know they gonna come. We gonna make sure your line don't get caught out there with the Clavo. Just a little bit. The interview with, I liken that to the interview with Studdabox. Yet, you give no credence to his statement. Let's get back to it.
And he said, yeah, Thug just went in the room and said the same thing. That's what's wrong with right now. Oh, because what's the name that said, I don't Thug can't be trusted either.
Don't drink baking soda water before bed unless you're ready to stay hard all night and leave your wife dripping like a busted fire hydrant.
Let's go.
Content, and you say that on the SNY yard don't matter, even if it is true. If so,
who said that?
You.
I said, nigga,
you didn't discredit people. You said they on the PCR, so what they said don't matter.
Don't put words in my mouth because I didn't say that. I ain't said that like that. I said, now what I have said, if you on the SNY yard, you don't count.
No. These niggas that make claims about people that's on GP yards. Bro. So you just this like, all right, whatever they say, because they on the SNY yard.
Yeah, you on a snitch yard, you on the SNY yard, of course.
So what did I just say differently?
What you mean? What did you just say differently?
Eunice said, because this person on the SNY yard, he said something about somebody on the GP yard.
Bro, whatever comparison that you trying to make with Thug is not the same comparison.
And how it's not?
It's not. Because it's not.
That nigga said whatever comparison you trying to make with the Thug thing is not a comparison. Munchie B said, why it's not? And look at Adam Graham Mason. He loves it. Just exploiting and making more money off these niggas. Look at him. Let me see if I could blow his face up. This is what we ain't saying. We got to do better. We got to do better, man. Look at him. He just laid back, arms crossed. He got his Vans off, right? The devil tattooed on his wrist. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what the good people talk about. Salute, Stupidify. Ant told Munchie, stop paying attention to the comments. Sir, he can't see the comments. I'm just saying. It seems like Ant has some hidden jealousy dealing with Munchie. Better watch yourself around them, BT. Duse Sims living rent-free in WACK100 head is crazy. If Wack was a Crip, Ant and Rick Rock wouldn't support him. Steffi sound like Ant do care about the chat. Say not just the check. Studdabox was involved in the case. Yeah, Alex, facts. He sit there with his mouth open and reading. Now, he's clashing with Munchie B, a blood over YSL Woody and Thug. G-Mac 2-1. This busters and weirdos made Wacky Rat feel so comfortable being an informant. He wrote a book changing the rules of the streets. Get the fuck out of here. Hey, listen, man. Make sure to hit the like button. Wack must have paid Ant or let him record at his spot because he treat Wack like the almighty, like he not dirty. Hefe acting emotional in this segment. And is a bust. I can't say that. Jocko G, respectfully, we got to keep it. Now, is he compromised? I can't disagree with that belief. I've drawn the same conclusion. But as far as him being a buster, I never heard nobody say that. Not one of his ops, not any of his homies. So, Alex, and we talked about that because we fell out last time. And he apologized. You know what I'm saying? And any man enough, especially a nigga that think he a gangster, you know what I'm saying? That if that's man enough to bury the hatchet, especially on some internet shit, you know what I'm saying? You do that. He did that. I appreciated him being a man. In fact, earned a little respect from me, a little more respect for me. You know what I'm saying? About how he did that. But we ain't gonna act like, you know, Alex, I follow someone who has me falling on the floor and catching ant in his new dictionary of words. Oh, man, I can say it, laugh out loud, answer Buster. He watching his slaves work. Hey, Lou from the Lou, that's exactly what I was doing. Hey, he doing Buster shit. Buster. That nigga Jocko G said, I don't give a fuck what you talking about, Deuce. I got my own opinion, and I'm sticking to it. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button. Let's get back to the content.
Nah, because Stub doing the same, being chatty patty. He's not trustworthy. What are you talking about? What you talking about, bro? Difference. I just told you the difference. You trying to tell me that, because Stub just said it didn't happen.
But you because Woody said
something. Nigga, you sitting here, nigga, you the same nigga sitting here. You the same nigga sitting here saying Thug is a snitch. What are you talking about? You the same in here talking about Thug is bad. Now you trying to tell me don't believe nothing Woody said.
You said Thug.
Hey, look, bro.
You said Thug. Told him to go in there and snitch. I said, how do you know that? Because the snitch said it.
Man,
so why would you believe what a snitch said?
So it don't matter. So the comparisons you trying to make it don't make no sense.
All right. So if that don't make no sense,
it don't make no sense, bro.
So why believe Woody? What makes him credible?
Why believe Thug? Why believe Thug?
Thug never said
why believe Thug.
In the chat.
I'm listening, nigga. Why believe Thug?
Because Thug never said he told him to do that. He didn't say you talking about what the Woody said. Right or wrong?
Yeah, I said what Woody said.
And you believe
I said what Woody said.
You know, seeing your
Chuckies is not credible, brother. Who was you to tell me what not to believe? And you said Thug snitch, so he's not credible.
I actually feel differently after his interview.
Now, all right, for sure, bro. I'm done, bro. I'm done. Hey, that's why the streets fucked up now. That's why the streets fucked up now, bro.
I actually
that's
feel
why the streets fucked up now, bro.
Explain.
Be conflicted, bro.
Explain the conflict.
You be conflicted, bro. I'm not conflicted with. I said what I said.
What I don't understand is why would you guys trust either one of the parties? Man, I'm thinking that anyone who's opened their mouth right now.
Why believe somebody? He's compromised as well. Woody is getting up there. I feel my opinion is Woody getting up there, nigga.
Woody's on record snitching.
Woody, stop talking over me, bro. I'm talking to this man. You keep trying to insert talking over me. I'm talking to this man, though. You keep inserting yourself trying to talk over it, bro.
Man, what the fuck is the group saying?
So look, Woody got back at Thug like, look,
you told me to do it.
If you want to put everything on the table, you know what you did. You trying to come out and cry, talking about this rats, this and that. You talking about Yak Gotti is a rat. You know Yak Gotti lied. He didn't tell nobody. Like you saying who you told on, who Yak Gotti told on. Yak Gotti told a lie.
I'm not talking about Yak Gotti. I'm talking about one person.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? So what do you like? You talking all this? You fouled.
Like what?
That ain't what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about, bro.
I'm talking about Woody.
All right, wait, look.
Hold on. What I'm talking about?
I'm
trying to say what make what YSL Woody saying credible when he didn't told from the giddy up. The nigga Thug never said whether he told him or not to tell him. He never said that. I'm not believing what the Woody said, and this nigga
ain't gotta believe him, nigga. I'm about to argue with you about my opinion. That's your opinion. Let's just leave it here. Let's just leave it here. You don't believe me. That's your opinion, and I believe it. That's my opinion. What are you talking about? Because you keep arguing over something, and again, it's a lot of sex.
This is so not gangster. Hey, Ant, this is so not gangster.
We can keep going on. Your opinion, you don't believe him. In my opinion, I believe him.
Well, you didn't believe Studdabox. So what's the difference? Because he was a rat. You just get the pick. Nigga, fuck your opinion. Fuck you mean. Like, niggas, you mad.
Okay, all right. This is what
you mad because niggas caught you selective politicking, called you on it. Your credibility is some shit now. You all over the place. Inconsistent as a motherfucker. Hypocritical as a motherfucker. Credibility gone. Now he mad. Well, that's your opinion, and that's my opinion. You ain't gotta listen to my motherfucking opinion. He big popping it on a blind man that he was supposed to be cool with. How many of y'all think this was the lineup from Adam 16 and CS2 back. Hit me in the chat with a 1 if y'all believe that was the whole play the whole time, because Yung Ant Jefe ain't making no sense. And my comprehension is legally genius. Blood gang, right? Legally genius. My comprehension is legally genius. So if I can understand a lot of stuff, don't mean I understand everything. But the point that you're trying to make is apples and oranges. He's being very accurate of you bouncing on different ways of when and where you want to believe a snitch. Where you give credence to a snitch, what you call it. And you saying that's your preference. Cool. But when a nigga call you on your selective politicking, because that video we just showed you, and Munchie bringing up other videos, now we're starting to see consistency, but the consistency is the consistent inconsistency. This is not. Look at Slade, Grand Mason, Adam Grand Mason over there. Let's go.
This is what I'm saying, though. This is what I'm saying.
You keep dragging something on about some weird that don't got to be dragged on. Your opinion is that you ride Thug or Thug just said you believe Thug, and I believe
no, I don't believe, man. Thug never said nothing. How am I believe something he say?
And I'm telling you, I don't
this is what I'm saying, though. This is what I'm saying, though. This is what I'm saying, though. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying.
Who said, nigga? I said it's my opinion, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about?
This is what I'm saying is why would we trust anything that's coming out of any of these dudes' mouths right now when everybody's trying to put everybody in a spin cycle?
Bro, nigga,
he just said that Atlanta's supposed to be finesse capital, right? Atlanta's supposed to be finesse capital.
I'm about to keep going back and forth with you over these Atlanta smut, bro.
Can I just tell you? It's a podcast.
You can stay stuck on that if you want that. What I said.
It's not no personal conversation on the block.
What I said what I mean. What I said, nigga.
Can I just say?
Yeah, what I said. Nigga.
What I like.
What I said, nigga.
What I like about what just happened is that it shows a level of comfortability between these hosts that they're not just gonna skim over the stuff they disagree on. No, we gonna talk about it. We gonna get into it. We might get a little fiery, even if it's about some shit that realistically doesn't have anything to do with us. I like
Adam, you know, the thing about it, like just from that exchange, it shows just how argumentative or debatable the situation is. I don't think it's, I mean, if you're talking logically, it's a debate. It could go either way. What he's saying is right. Come on, bro. What Munchie is saying is right. It's debatable. And so the whole situation of is Thug this or is Thug that, it's debatable. It matters which side of the field you're on and in your perspective.
Bro,
I might have missed it in the
a rat is a rat is a rat is a rat. What you mean is debatable? And first and foremost, who is this nigga? Do y'all know this dude? I don't know. But as a street nigga, he's saying that as a street nigga, it's not debatable. Young Thug is a rat. The nigga YSL Woody is a rat. The same way that Studdabox is a rat and the victim and CS2 back is WACK100. Nigga, snitching ain't exclusive to one nigga on the indictment. It'd be a whole bunch of niggas that roll over and take it in the ass like the pussy they is. You know what I'm saying? These niggas got bitch all in them. And if you defending some rats, I'm with Munchie. He's definitely choosing who he believes, or he's basically not even saying who he believes. What he's saying is that if YSL Woody is a rat, which he is, and he's saying that Thug told him to do that, then that needs to be corroborated. We're not just finna believe him. Yung Ant Jefe is in his feels, nigga. Emotional roller coaster, nigga. This nigga, this old fake ass WACK100 internet shit that got these niggas out here out of pocket. Nigga, first of all, these some niggas ain't gonna put $1 in your motherfucking pocket. You know what I'm saying? And push come to shove, some shit happen and y'all two together from the land get cracking. I pray this never happen where you niggas have to protect yourself and go to jail. But niggas go to jail, y'all two gonna be in the same car. Y'all from LA. The streets, if South Central LA continue to let this divide just keep us weak, bro, in front of a mountaineer. What kind of gangster shit is that? In front of this mountaineer. Oh, slap your knee ass niggas. I ain't feeling none of this shit. This is not gangster, bro. I got whack hand far up that ass. Funny shit. I knew it, and I DM Munchie to watch dude months ago. GD Nation. He emotional. They want Munchie B to crash out so they can fire him from no jumper. My man, you wouldn't be talking to homie like that. 100. Compromise. Earl Crump, Amps a weirdo. Bro, Lion of Judah, salute. But this is something else that y'all got to consider. Niggas run plays. Niggas run content. So there's always that possibility in the back of my mind that everything we see isn't reality. They run a bunch of fake plays at no jumper. We don't know if this was the design content and this is what was supposed to happen. I do know that Munchie B speak highly of Yung Ant Jefe. In fact, when I got into it with Yung Ant Jefe, he was one of the dudes trying to put the fire out because he didn't want to see two niggas he felt was real niggas getting into it. You know what I'm saying? And when I got it, Ant Jefe, he got in, the chat was flaming him up, and I guess somebody in the chat called him a buster. He thought I called him a buster, and that's why he said, Duse M, old bust ass nigga, this and this and this and that. So from there, you know me, 0 to 37 real quick. You know what I'm saying? So from there, we going with the cyber war. He shoot his love, I shoot mine. I think he did a skit or something where he named me like a smoker at the store. And I called him, I had the gargle of him or whatever. And he laughed. When he seen that one with the big areolas, nigga, we made sure that the areolas was like, nigga, two silver dollars, nigga. Nigga, the areolas, nigga, hanging from the gargle. The nigga had to laugh, right? And then he said something. He said, okay, I'm gonna shoot back on my part. I'm like, ain't no issue. You got a right to do what you want to do on your thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm secure about who I am, right? Go ahead and do. I wouldn't expect nothing less from somebody everybody tell me is a gangster. So he like, man, this shit, this and this and this and that. You called me a buster. Nigga, I ain't never called you no buster first because I never heard nobody say that. And I'm not going to attribute that to a nigga that all I heard was solid shit about. That could start a gang war. Because I'm going to stand on that when I see them. My homies know I'm going to stand on that, and it might go left. That's not my objective. This is the Damu Kiwe conversation. But that don't mean we ain't going to call this hypocrite out when he do hypocritical bullshit. You can tell that CS2 is deep in Ant's ear with no protection. Dude hate Munchie more than Wack now. Right, and on his Ralph Tresvant and shit. A man with sensitivity. One thing we do know, we got the content in front of the masses too, dudes. People on the outside thinking Cali not connected like that. Yeah, that's nasty, man. We definitely got to show strength. Niggas want to be leaders. Everybody want to be a chief, but niggas don't know how to chief, bro. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you never let the outside see y'all wounds. Nigga, y'all know for a fact, nigga. Both of y'all is solid niggas in y'all hood. Y'all niggas is smooth. And I get it. Nigga, that's my nigga. We gonna get heated. We gonna debate all of that, right? Now, is we gonna do that in front of the world, though? That comes down to Munchie B and Ant Jefe's relationship. Because I ain't saying that Ant Jefe got busted out. I ain't saying Munchie got busted out. I'm saying he got aggressive, where in this situation, I would have been like, hey, bro, who the fuck you talking to, nigga? We talking about this. You going against me for this, nigga? Nah. Okay, then. Let's tone it down. Don't talk over me. We can sing together. We can't talk at the same time. Let's go ahead and continue this debate in a respectable manner. I'm going to give him an out. Because the next time he say some weird shit and this and that, I ain't going to do no more talking. You understand what I'm saying? Because I wouldn't do him like that. See, one thing about respect, man, is giving. But when somebody shows you a lack of respect, then a real nigga is going to demand it 100% of the time. I don't give a fuck, nigga, if it was Jesus Christ. Well, I don't believe Jesus Christ would be disrespecting the man. He might point out somebody disrespecting himself as a man, but his intent would be pure. But I'm just saying, anybody, no one's exempt. Killer's gonna respect me, nigga, because I'm a go there too if I'm forced to. And just make sure you keep that edge. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, but what if they got a friendship like that? What if they do this behind closed doors all the time? And that's why it just naturally happened. Because they already that comfortable with each other. It could be a move for great content. Who knows? What I do know is Ant's position is hypocritical as a motherfucker. Let's go.
Back interview, did he say either way that he told Woody yes or no to go in there and say what he said? I might have missed it.
Thug said that he hasn't said anything derogatory to Woody because Woody be on medication.
On something I ain't spoke on.
Like
Thug ain't spoke on a lot of. So Woody bringing something out. Woody bringing something out.
I'm saying this. He never said yay or nay. He said, why would I believe in? He never even spoke on that. That man took it upon himself to say, Thug told me to do that. Why we believe in that snitch from the beginning?
Well,
that's what I'm saying.
And I will say that Woody has been on record saying that he will say anything to keep himself from out of jail.
But what I don't get is what changed your opinion, Munchie? Because the fact of the matter is this.
So look, no, not telling my opinion.
So let me ask this question.
It had me wondering.
Let me ask this question. Who Woody?
Hold on, can I answer his question?
Go ahead, bro.
It had me wondering because to back up what the Thug saying, like I will have to hear different people corroborate it, but if I had them corroborations, it would probably make me lean more so like, okay, you didn't snitch,
right? But you're only focusing on one situation. You're not looking at the Pee Wee Roscoe situation, which is even though
we talked about that.
No, okay. So
I'm talking about everything that was talked in the bank. Big bank interview in totality.
Yeah. But that's like to me the most egregious thing beyond him.
You talking about the 2015 tape?
Correct. Yeah.
You got to understand what you're talking about. You talking
about let's not to cut you off, bro. On some street, bro. Let's be real, bro. The just got caught doing some shit that he wouldn't admit it to if it wouldn't have came out. He wouldn't admit it to none of these phone calls, bro. So why is he's gonna come out and admit to something that Woody is saying? I'm not saying what Woody is saying is true. If it's my opinion that I believe it, yeah. Just because Thug ain't come out and said nothing, Woody is responding to Thug interview. And in the interview, Woody is saying, okay, nigga, so since you want to say about this, about snitching and did this and that, put this out there. This all is a result because of you.
Hey, he said,
never sue the other driver after a car accident. There's a better way to get paid a way bigger check without having to go to
emotional support.
People he talked to,
emotional ties and support for YSL Woody's position. He gives a lot of credibility to this rat and what this rat said without proof, right? We believe most of what I say, about 95%, maybe 90% of what Studdabox said, because we had proof that corroborated it. This is how you just discern what's real and what's not. You said forget that, going off he say, she say, talking about on some street shit. No, on some street shit would be, hold on, both these niggas rats. We need all of the facts before we make a educated decision, an educated opinion, right? So I know what the fuck I'm talking about. So let's see, I'm getting pissed off all over again. Let me chill out. Jocko G over there tripping. It's great content, but when you start saying slick shit and calling me nigga all crazy, it's a problem. In front of the Mountaineer, though, Woody was hanging with the 60s, huh? Yeah, anybody who worked for Adam 22 is a buster. No way around that. Jocko G, I just don't like Ant and how he be slide playing with Munchie. The rat is right narrative is being pushed at an all-time high lately. Yeah, you see where it's coming from. Bonnie to Clyde, CH. Munchie, get off that piece of shit show. Ant is a coward. Y'all supposed to be close, but his ass screaming and crying, acting like Wacky don't trust nobody on there. Adam the devil. Man, Bonnie, facts. Me and my wife had a disagreement one day. I hit her with the Munchie look. And Jefe looked like a Goomba from Supermarket. Let's get back to it, man. Hey, man, salute them for the content, though.
Talked about in them conversations. He done said this to them before.
Some of that seems a little hard to believe in some cases.
It could be.
Realistically, look, you guys.
Trying to argue me down about Woody and Thug, bro, because I said I believe
all
that.
we can do is quote what was said publicly. We can't guess what's in these people's minds.
Sure.
Now, this man never said whether he told him to go in and go on the interrogation and do some or not. But this man did say that, oh, he told me to do it. I'm saying, why believe him on some like that? You know why? When he went in there and told,
you know why?
I'll say anything to get me out. Which he said on record.
Who did Woody tell on? Who did Woody get in jail?
Who get in jail?
Yeah.
Oh,
you
my
your
God.
snitch. Who he put in jail? You see some paperwork on him?
He got whooped out.
Hey, hold on. Who he put in jail? Nigga, you could provide some information on somebody right now that it doesn't result in an arrest. Does that mean if I say it right now, hey, yeah, man, hey, officer, look, man, I'm kind of scared. Adam 22 is an ex-felon and he's carrying guns, right? And the police go search Adam 22 and he don't got the guns on him. Does that mean that I didn't snitch on Adam 16? I'm just saying, give me a 1 in the chat if I'm still a rat in this hypothetical situation. Give me a 1 in the chat if Duse M is a rat. If I told the police Adam 16 got guns and he's an ex-felon, and they searched him and found no guns, so no one was arrested or went to jail. Am I still a rat? You know what is that? A attempted rat? I mean, give me a 1 in the chat if I'm still a rat. Give me a 2 if I'm not a rat, because I was wrong. Adam throws a lot of sneak dissing at Munchie. That statement right there is a Wack statement, right? 1. Revolutionary Vision, 1. Jocko G. Woody got Duke put in jail. Shaking my head. Fuck Ant talking about. If Woody was telling the truth about Young Thug, telling him to say that stuff, then why would Young Thug call him a rat? Right. Wasn't it a whole video of Woody sitting down talking to the police too, or am I tripping? A whole video. Shakur Naiba talking about other people besides Thug. So is you saying that Thug had Woody snitching for him? Because he told him he spoke on a lot of other people. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's saying that's still a rat. What is Ant talking about? Like, because nobody didn't go to jail, that wouldn't make him a snitch. Ant being slick, side hating, he do reactions to all negative content about Munchie, but won't touch that fire content. Active Chuck, Scandalous, and Byron Blake been making on Wack. Hey, ain't touched it yet. Ain't touched it yet. Definitely one. Agreeing to disagree at that setting and time was an eye-opener until reality. What happened in that Rico got the internet into anti-snitch programming. The mayor versus Ant Jefe. William Lassiter won. Steffi Weffy won. Calix 337, 100 strong. Calix, I see you see what I've been seeing. Facts. Let's go.
And then
man, fuck all that, bro. Ask a question, bro.
I'm answering it. How the fuck
you
am I answering?
Got whipped out by somebody.
He got whipped out, got in the car. And this sparked the investigation. All behind. What's the nigga he was in the car with? About to try to go slide because he got whipped out the club in Mackie City.
What was that?
Oh, yeah, I know exactly what you talking
about. Come on, bro. All this shit stem from somewhere, bro.
Yeah, no, what happened?
That's like me. That's like you getting into a situation.
It ain't nothing.
And I believe you got this
situation.
I'm like, I think Munchie is snitch because this situation happened. What are you talking about, bro?
No, I don't follow you. You gotta start from the top. I didn't hear that. I didn't get it. You said because of what?
I gotta do a quick break, real quick. I hate to do this, but I just want to send a big shout out to everyone over at everything420.com. They literally have everything that you need. Arguing with your homies, kicking back, smoking some weed. You can head on over to Everything420. They have everything you need. They're like the Amazon for smoking essentials. They even have an app called E420 in the App Store where you can get any gear you like. Literally anything that floats your boat is on there, from bombs to vapes, edibles to shrooms. The flowers for the need to leave the house again. Which sounds pretty amazing to me. Try their Universal Plug House brand flower. It's so good and super strong. We literally smoked it before this episode, and everybody's just straight hyphy. Seriously, get all your favorite brands, including Packwood, Stizzy, Cake, and more. And plus, they have crazy deals all the time, including a whole section with items up to for only $4.20. And of course, their mystery boxes, which I absolutely love. So download their app and use my code NOJUMPER for extra money off. Appreciate you. Okay.
Hyphy for real.
With Thrivent, your financial plan is bigger than just you. Your finances can be a force for good for the ones you hold in your heart. Because our business is helping your money mean so much more. Thrivent, where money means more.
Damu Kiwe.
You deserve the best. At Harbor Freight, you can afford it. Performance, durability, affordability.
Let me get that crack.
Man, you guys, I'm not gonna lie, you guys got pretty intense about that topic, which I would not have expected at this point in time to really like stir some emotion.
But Munchie knew what he was talking
They
about.
didn't even stir the emotion because I don't give a fuck about the situation. It's just that this niggas sound like you care about it. Then you keep trying to say slick, bro. Like go. You keep saying niggas. Man, look, bro, you try, but you trying to feed the chats. I'm not with feed the chats, my nigga.
The chat.
Yeah, like this the thing,
what the
bro.
fuck the chat got to do with anything?
This the thing.
Oh, this nigga is
instead of in here going against stuff. We can pull it up weeks ago. Oh, this and that. Now he's asking me, why do I believe something Woody said? Because Thug didn't say that. We just listened to a whole interview where Young Thug sounded stupid as. We listening to phone calls. We listening to music with this crying.
That's your opinion again. So who else think he listening
to music with this nigga crying?
That's your opinion, but
so would he come out like it's a lot of your ass ain't spoke about the told. So since you want to push it out there, let's put this out there. And so why you believe that? Because it's my opinion to believe it.
Well,
okay. You arguing with me about what I believe for?
Let me just say it feels kind of weird because I've called King Yellow
arguing with him about what he
what Thug did is so much worse than what King Yellow did. King Yellow got pulled over by the cops.
Whether he is snitch or not,
but he told the cops like Offset is a GD.
Two right.
That ain't nothing.
Nigga tried to debate me about two rogue shoes. Man, it's crazy.
Who's more of a snitch is the question.
No, ain't no more. Snitch is a snitch.
It's crazy. Nigga trying to debate me about two wrong shoes.
Hold on.
I'm just saying that I can't say Young Thug is in the clear when I've called King Yellow a snitch over and over. It's got to either be like King Yellow, you all right, and Thug is all right, or Thug is bad and you're bad.
I'm saying
I got to hear Thug's album before I decide he's a snitch.
Yellow, you all right?
Ain't nobody said that.
I can't say Young
Crazy.
Who's more of a snitch is the question.
No, ain't no more. Ain't no more. Snitch is a snitch.
It's crazy. Nigga trying to debate me about two wrong shoes.
Hey, hold on.
I'm just saying that I can't say Young Thug is in the clear when I've called King Yella a snitch over and over. It's got to either be like, King Yella, you all right?
Ain't nobody said that.
And Thug is all right, or Thug is bad and you're bad.
I'm saying
I got to hear Thug's album before I decide he's a snitch.
Jesus Christ.
That's the real answer.
So that's the no jumper, what you call it. I'm sure Munchie B, the mayor, will be calling, will be going live, reacting to this whole thing after you hear it again. And it looked like Ant Buffet was really upset about this position, or that Munchie B had a mind for himself and just wasn't going for it. Them niggas just potting. This definitely ain't no Munchie and Spider situation. No. I think Munchie got more respect for Ant than he did Spider. Rap Street News just put a doc out on Broadway Gangsta Crips, backdoor unalive of one of the members who was snitching in the paperwork. I know I'm finna react to that too. Kush Patel is a pocky. Ant said, do you got some paperwork on him? G-Mac facts, it's easy as that. What the fuck is the problem? Ant kept tapping the leg on the leg, and y'all see that. Munchie must not have any monsters with him. Rat got internet securities. Oh, no, he said Ant got internet insecurity. Internet insecurity. Go back a little more, dudes. Now, we finna get to the Rock. What's his name? Rick Rock. Compton Rick Rock. Just reading the room, everybody on one side of the room and Munchie on the other side by himself. Rewind back a little bit and you will see him tapping Adam on the leg. G-Mac, salute. G-Mac 2-1. Woody said he was lying too, but it had the truth mixed in. Yeah, it had the truth mixed in. He said he would have did anything to get out of jail that day. Munchie B, 5 versus Ant Jefe, 0. Wack got his hand up Ant's ass. I'm your puppet. Damn, this is how they treat. Now I see why he be worried about them comments. Them comments ain't. Hey, listen, internet is not the place for niggas if you insecure, my nigga, about nothing. You know what I'm saying? All that tough guy shit don't mean that. What you gonna beat a nigga up and shoot a nigga through the internet? Nigga, the internet is gonna do what the internet do. Undefeated, nigga. Undefeated. So shot by Rick Rock, Compton Rick Rock. We're gonna go ahead and shout out Compton Rick Rock. I know he ain't wearing pantyhose and shit no more. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, go over there, give him a like, tell him it came from Duse M. You know what I'm saying? The Active Chucks, Damu Kiwe Conversation team. You know what I'm saying? Tell him we ran the content. And we just wanted to go ahead and support another brother. Look, I like the video. I ain't even see it. You know what I'm saying? It's all about support, man. You know.
You're now watching Compton Rick Rock TV.
Let's get them lights up.
To the content.
Yo, what up? It's Compton Rick Rock with Compton Rick Rock TV, and we back with the content. But before we get to the content, like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell and catch every video when I drop it. Now, we're going to run over here to No Jumper, man. We got Yung Ant Jefe.
We got all these people in the bushes, man. Hit the like button. We ain't even got 100 likes, bro. Y'all getting the content. Nigga got to do a whole bunch of stuff. This is time I could be using to focus on my business shit. Y'all want to, you know what? Now y'all going to get a lecture in the middle of the motherfucking content. Hit the like button, man. What kind of shit is that? So, this is the type of shit I'm on. Time is money. And y'all on bullshit. Nigga can't even like. Y'all niggas get the content. Can't even come in and like, bro. Active Chuck's Charitable Org annual events pitch deck. We got the pitch deck getting made, right? And this is some of the program. Annual outreach event, providing hot meals to the homeless community on Skid Row, downtown Los Angeles, last year on Labor Day. Active Chuck served over 600 hot barbecue meals to men, women, and children experiencing homelessness. Future goal, expand service to 1,000 people annually, adding health screenings, hygiene kits, and resource tables. Back to school supply drive, Las Vegas. Partner with Val TV Network, CW Network, Las Vegas, Channel 33 in King County School District. Distributed over 500 backpacks filled with school supplies at the Pearson Community Center, championing education for minorities. Collaborated with newchamp.org on the Fun Ukraine boxing event at Westgate, headlined by Kevin Newman and Hector Zepeda. Event also raised awareness for boxers' mental health challenges, led by New Champ Boxing CEO, ex-heavyweight champion Marcellus Brown, father of NBA superstar Jaylen Brown. Future goal, expand to multiple cities and distribute thousands of backpacks annually. In Qualified Immunity Initiative, partnered with Val TV Network to launch campaign demanding accountability in policing. Address concerns of militarized policing and racially motivated policies, emphasizing checks and balances on government use of force. Event features Empire Records artist Chef Shine with live performances and interviews. Held an educational outreach event for kids at the Pet Ranch in Henderson, Nevada for ending qualified immunity. Our future goal for Active Chuck Charitable Org is to expand awareness campaigns nationwide, partner with legal advocacy orgs, and create youth know your rights programs. Cease for Peace, 5K Peace Walk. Partner with PCITI, local intervention workers, and Coalition for Change to host a 5K Peace Walk. Event united Compton and Los Angeles communities building peace and stopping violence. Made evening news coverage highlighting positive narratives of community-led solutions, not police leading the community-led solution. Future goal, establish the walk as an annual tradition, expand to other California cities, and integrate youth mentorship and resource fairs. So this is the shit that I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. I could be doing this, seeking some corporate sponsors, sending the pitch deck to different companies, trying to fundraise for things that are much more important than this. But I say, nah, they want the content. We're going to keep bringing the content. We come with the content. Y'all come up in here and can't even like the motherfucking channel. That's crazy to me. We didn't say send a super chat. We said just hit the like button on your way in, show a little respect as we bring y'all the content and continue to bring the content that helps in the algorithm, get more people in here who can make sure they do it. Blue Rich Mob, make sure y'all on your job and make sure these people is hitting that like button or we ain't going to do it. Or we ain't going to do the run no content, bro. Fuck that content. Go back a little more, dudes. So the content, if y'all can't do that, don't even make no sense to bring it. The research and time we doing on research, it might be time to cut this shit out. For real. Because it ain't going to make sense. This shit only works when we work together, man. My role, do research, get with my team. My team send me different ideas. Some of the supporters send me different content that they request that I react to. I find and research other things, paperwork and other things, and I bring that to y'all. All I ask is to hit that like button on your way in. Subscribe if you ain't already did. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Real community work. Yeah, this is what, I mean, maybe y'all got it right. We ain't even talking about the We gonna get some more. Let me y'all think I'm bullshitting. I got something for y'all. So we gonna go to something else. Let me see what else we got. Speaking of Marcellus Brown, I talked to Marcellus today. He bailed out. If y'all remember, go check out the content. He bailed out, $300,000 bail. He out. He had just had surgery 2 days before he caught that case. You know what I'm saying? But look at this. Y'all want to talk about some business? Let's look at this, right? Combating mental health and bullying. $2,500 minimum, right? This is the type of shit we on. This was in 2023. We put this together. New Champ Boxing, that's Marcellus Brown's company, and newchamp.org, that's the nonprofit that he owns. There goes the number to contact him on the thing. Marcellus Brown has partnered with Lamonte Sims Sr., developing his fundraiser because Lamonte endured physical and psychological abuse throughout his childhood, resulting in mental health issues, including depression and anxiety. Marcellus Brown, through his New Champ Foundation, is passionate about combating teen bullying. After watching his son, Lamonte Sims Jr., endure bullying as a young teen, Lamonte Sr. later witnessed his son dealing with depression, which progressed to a suicide attempt. Right? This is much more important than his content. And y'all can't even give us 100 likes. Lamonte knew that he had to get proactive, combating bullying and mental health. Right? Marcellus Brown New Champ Foundation has guaranteed to donate 50% of the net proceeds to combating bullying and mental health illness. We will use the funds to provide teens with more information about anti-bullying and resources available to combat mental health illness. Active Chuck's label, we will have Active Chuck's production team film the event to document the lives being touched by this generous donations raised. There go Marcellus Brown, heavyweight champion, former heavyweight champion, 7 foot tall. You know what I'm saying? My guy. Salute to him. There go Duse M at the podium. Coalition pushes for change. Nigga, this is Lamonte Sims, CEO, artist of Active Chuck's Entertainment, and chair of the board of directors for Active Chuck's Charitable org. My time is precious. Precious. And I love the interaction with my people every time we go live. Lou from the Lou, Reg Dog TV, Mo Hill, every single person in this chat, that Staffy Weffy. Deuce, we need to work together, fam. We got a foundation with the same mission: police accountability, community work, scholarships, helping single families for show, fam. Hey, listen, jump in my DM. You see, we already got our thing. I talked to dog. You see, I already got the itinerary for next year. We got goals and all of that. 2026, we're going to be very active in the community positively because that's what the community needs. You know what I'm saying? That's what we own. How come this mountaineer exploit our culture and our community, but he ain't got none of this going, and he got the bag, way more money than Duse M's got. Way more money than Duse M's got. Let's get back to Compton Rig Rock, man. Hit the like button. You know what I'm saying?
Say, man, Munchie B and Yung Ant Jefe got into a heated argument over what we gonna find out, but man, I hope they get it together over there, man, and continue to make them dollars.
If not, they're going to make the ratings go with this one right here. Let's check this out and see what they got to say. Yung Ant Jefe and Munchie B.
The biggest thing for me is reliability. Somebody that stands behind their word. You know, when they tell you they're going to do something, they're going to do it.
Let's hit that like button.
This is not just innovation. This is smarter innovation.
He's sensitive with
like,
it.
Bro, they just had a RICO, bro. They had 28 people. Thug walked away pretty much time served.
Because of YSL Woody dude, though. Because he was a bad witness.
Because he thinking he's spinning the people.
Who?
He spent Woody went in there with one angle and then came back and then he spun back around.
No, that's not
he went
spinning.
out.
That's not
and he
spinning.
went out.
He snitched completely and they got immunity, so he like, fuck it, I'm gonna help. That's not spinning.
But according to him, he never did snitch, and Thug know that. When he did, Thug asked him to do that, and then he had to come clean it up too.
Now he cleaned
We
it up.
don't know that Thug asked him to do that. Did Thug say that?
Well, I mean, though, why Thug got to say it for it to be true? Woody went on camera like you doing all this crying.
So we ain't believing nothing he say.
Yeah, Thug just went in the room and said the same thing. That's what's wrong with right now. Oh, because what's the name and said, I don't give a fuck. Thug can't be trusted either.
Well, I watch your content and you say that.
I can see right here, this is where the tension is coming over a disagreement. It seemed like they both kind of saying the same thing, but at the same time, it seemed like it's it's all content to me. I look at it like, man, this is great. This is good. I don't see nothing wrong and nothing neither one of y'all doing or neither one of y'all saying. Man, whether y'all know if y'all doing this on purpose or not, y'all building up y'all anticipation when they come back and watch the video on y'all channel. So, but yeah, I can see it getting heated right here at this point.
On the S&Y yard don't matter, even if it is true.
Who said that?
You.
I said, nigga,
you didn't discredit people. You said they on the PCR. So what they said don't
Don't
matter.
put words in my mouth.
I didn't say that. I ain't said that like that. I said now what I have said. If you on the S&Y yard, you don't count.
No. These niggas that make claims about people that's on GP yards.
Bro.
So you just this like, all right, whatever they say, because they on the S&Y yard.
Yeah, you on a snitch yard, you on the S&Y yard, of course.
So what did I just say differently?
What you mean? What did you just say differently?
Eunice said, because this person on the S&Y yard, he said something about somebody on the GP yard.
Bro, whatever comparisons you trying to make with Thug is not the same comparison.
And how
bro.
it's not?
It's not.
How?
Because it's not.
Tell me.
It's not, because Thug doing the same, being chatty patty. He's not trustworthy. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, bro? I just told you the difference. You trying to tell me that, because Thug just said it didn't happen. Because Woody said something. You sitting here, nigga, you the same nigga sitting here. You the same nigga sitting here saying.
Man, this is getting good. Now, look at the boy on the look at Adam 22. He looking like, yeah, I'm not stopping the show. Now, this is what Cameron, I give my props to Cameron the other day. Cameron being a professional, he said, man, we don't want the money that bad. We don't need the views that bad. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the whole show, man. You getting way too beyond, way beyond yourself. And we seen what happened as a result of that. Not on no jumper. This would have went on until somebody either would have got shot or somebody would have got up and started swinging. That's when this would have stopped if they wouldn't have did it on their own.
Thug is a snitch. What are you talking about? You the same in here talking about Thug is bad. You trying to tell me don't believe what he said.
You said Thug.
Hey, look, bro.
You said Thug told him to go in there and snitch.
Look,
I said, how do you know that? Because the snitch said it.
Man,
so why would you believe what a snitch said?
So it don't matter. So the comparisons you trying to make it don't make no sense.
All right. So if that don't make no sense,
it makes a whole lot of sense.
So why believe Woody? What made him credible?
Why believe Thug? Why believe Thug?
Thug never said.
Why believe Thug?
And listen,
I'm listening, nigga. Why believe Thug?
Because Thug never said he told him to do that. He didn't say he did or didn't.
Man, look.
All right, in the chat, did we hear any parts of this anywhere online or anywhere? Young Thug told YSL Woody to say what he said in court.
I never heard.
It sound like that's what they saying to me. Did we hear Young Thug tell Lil Woody this? Do Munchie B have a point? Or do Yung Ant Jefe have a point? What do y'all think, man? I'm gonna leave this for everybody discuss this. Y'all leave y'all thoughts in the comment section. Who y'all
Somebody
think
dropped
right
the link in
in
my
this
channel.
little
and
argument
we
right
got Young Thug.
You talking about
Yeah, he told
what he said?
Woody
Right or
to
wrong?
do
I
that.
said what Woody said.
And you believe
Yeah, I said what Woody said. Yeah, because I
Snitches
can't
is not
believe
credible,
Thug,
bro.
bro.
And I
Who was you to
believe
tell
it.
me what not to
Snitches
believe?
are
And
not
you said Thug
credible.
snitch, so he's not credible.
I
You said
actually,
some oxymoron.
I
You said some oxymoron. I said, bro.
I actually feel differently after his interview.
Now, all right, man. All right,
no,
for sure.
okay.
Hey, look, okay. All right, for sure, bro. I'm done, bro. I'm done. Hey, that's why the streets up now. That's why the streets up now, bro.
I actually
That's
feel
why the streets up now, bro.
Explain.
Be conflicted, bro.
Explain the
You be
conflict.
conflicted, bro. I'm not conflicted with
This
that.
is
I said what I said.
What
Munchie, tell us
I
about
don't
the
understand is why would you guys trust either one of the parties?
Man,
I'm thinking
look,
that
bro.
anyone who's opened their mouth right now is not trustworthy.
We talking at once.
Talking about why believe somebody. This he's compromised as well. Woody is getting up there. I feel my opinion is Woody getting up there, nigga.
Woody's on record snitching.
Woody,
What
like, nigga.
over
me, bro. I'm talking to
Nigga,
this
you been
man.
talking over
You
me
keep
for
trying to
minutes.
insert talking over me. I'm talking to this man though. You keep inserting your
Man, I hate to see this right here, man. Both of these two guys right here, I like what they do on the internet. If we didn't have, listen, it's a whole lot of people on here, but if we didn't have certain people on here, this stuff would be just straight out. I wouldn't even watch it. It wouldn't be exciting. These two dudes right here, they bring something special to the internet, especially the YouTube, man. And to see this, I don't think, like I said, as somebody that do this kind of stuff, this content creating stuff, I don't see nothing wrong with it. And it's crazy that you will get to that point when you do this. I don't see nothing wrong with it, but at the same time, I just hope that it's staged. I hope that is all right. I hope that is a play. Even though I don't see these two dudes doing that, that's what I would hope it is. I know Adam22 ain't recording that with a cell phone. That nigga crazy.
Stop trying to talk over it, bro.
Man, what the f*** is the group saying?
Nigga, hey, so look, Woody got back at Thug like,
look at Adam. He over there smiling and laughing. He loving it. He's loving it.
You know what you did. You trying to come out and cry, talking about this rats, this and that. You talking about Yak Gotti is a rat. You know Yak Gotti lied. He didn't tell nobody. Like you saying, who Yak Gotti told on? Yak Gotti told him.
YSL Woody. One person.
You know what I'm saying? So Woody, like you talking all this, you fouled.
That ain't
you
what I'm talking
fouled.
about.
That's what I'm talking about, bro.
I'm talking about Woody.
Man,
All right, wait, look.
Hold on. One time.
I'm
trying to say what make what YSL Woody saying credible when he done told from the giddy up. The nigga Thug never said whether he told him or not to tell him. He never said that. I'm not.
Yeah, he definitely didn't have that energy for Kill.
Let's just leave it here. Let's just leave it here.
Let's leave it.
Because you keep
this
arguing over
nigga
something.
going hoarse like he been at a concert. This nigga voice going, let's leave it here. Let's leave it here. Let's leave it here. Ran Jefe. That shit is content. Hey, man, thank him for the content. Gary, man, and crazy shit is Seti Nash came out saying Thug had Woody say that now. He running with that, which is weird as fuck. He let 600 and Wack rub off on him. Oh, he pushing the narrative from Seti, the Fetty Nash, CS2 back in the crypto. Ah, this nigga down bad, bro. This nigga down bad. You're wrong on this one, homie. That wasn't the conversation. Hey, wait, who's wrong, Dobie? G-Mac 2-on-1. Hey, y'all laughing. Hey, listen. Let's just leave it right there. Just leave it right there. Compromise and wax. Well, shit. Difference is at least he gonna come out.
Nigga, it's a lot of subjects we can keep going on. Your opinion, you don't believe him. In my opinion, I believe him.
Now,
Go to the website you love.
Have
with
a house voice in his latest video.
For your words, create your brand.
Damu Kiwe.
Okay. So do y'all believe YSL Woody? Do y'all believe what YSL Woody did on the stand was in favor of Young Thug? Do y'all believe that?
No, not on the
Munchie
stand.
B said, why should we believe Woody when he didn't got Woody, whatever the name is, when he didn't got on the stand?
Because they saying you compromised too. Compton Rick Rock, don't do that. Don't do that. The question was not do y'all believe YSL Woody do that? That's not what Munchie B was saying. Munchie B was saying, nigga, we don't believe YSL Woody because he's a rat, and we can't corroborate if that's what he is saying. That's what Munchie B is saying. And Yung Ant Jefe, against his earlier position against me and Studdabox, finds credibility and credence in this rat, YSL Woody, and saying he don't believe the nigga's a rat. Oh, you said Ant never said what? You said Ant never said what? Dobie? What Ant never said? Yep, the Crip calling cop. Wait, hold on before we start. What Ant never said? You gotta let me know, Dobie. We converse and interact with our good people, man. You calling me on something? I ain't above reproach. What you saying that Ant didn't say? Oh, you ain't got nothing to say? Let me get back to the content then, man. Hit that like button if y'all just get in.
And whether he was spinning or doing anything, what he did, he still got up there and did some talking. This is what Munchie B is saying. So why should we believe him and say that he said that Young Thug?
Right. That's what Munchie B is saying. It ain't about that he believes Thug, even though Munchie saying based on his interview, he believes some other shit, right? I don't know what that's about. Can't condone it and don't condone it. Don't give a fuck what that's about. I'm talking about what the argument was all about was when he said, well, YSL Woody said Slim, that Young Thug told him to say and do what he did at the beginning when he was arrested. The statements he made, not on the stand, Compton Rick Rock. Stop trying to confuse the two. We're talking about him making statements implicating people in multiple crimes when he was on that video recorded, ratting. You niggas keep acting like a nigga got to take the stand and rat again on the stand. Nigga, you already put a stain on your name, nigga, when you made a statement about some other niggas and their criminal activity. What the fuck is we talking about here? These niggas be trying to muddy the water, bro. These niggas be having ulterior motives and agendas, bro. Selective politicking is real. Kids stay in school. This is why you got to distance yourself from these niggas that saying that they hood, because they only hood, they only gangster when it's beneficial to them. Nigga, it's not in them, it's on them. Nigga, we know for a fact, if I went to the police station right now, and I told them, look, Compton Rick Rock robbed my house and shot me and beat up my kids and pistol whipped us and all of this shit. And the police go talk to Compton Rick Rock. We don't got no video footage. We don't got no proof of nothing, but we put the report. And Compton Rick Rock ain't at home, right? So he ain't at home. He come back and contacts the police a couple weeks later. Hey, man, y'all left a card talking about y'all want to talk to me. What's going on? Well, this, and this had happened. We got word that this happened. And he said, man, I was in Hawaii. I got a flight ticket say I just came back yesterday. You know what I'm saying? And I seen this card and got the time and I called to see what this is about. Because he didn't get arrested don't mean I didn't snitch, bro. And even if they did arrest him and then say I don't go to trial, I still snitch, bro. I guess these the type of niggas that think it's cool to be telling the police about crimes and shit at the police station. That it doesn't matter if it's at the police station. Nigga, if you said something at the police station, nigga, and it implicated anybody in a crime outside of yourself. If you do it yourself, that's on you to accept responsibility for your actions. But if you involve anybody else in that story, nigga, you're a rat. You're a rat. Let's go.
Told me to say this. I get everything. What do y'all? I want to get y'all opinion. I'm gonna check that out in the comments. This is gonna be a good one right here.
All right, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying, though. This is what I'm saying, bro.
You keep dragging something on about some weird that don't got to be dragged on. Your opinion is that you. Why Thug just said you believe Thug, and I believe.
No,
Woody.
I don't believe, man. Thug never said nothing. How am I believe something he say?
He said he don't believe Thug. See, so he not even saying he believed Thug. He said he just saying he don't believe Woody. So let me go ahead and put this up. We finna go live, man. I mean, we finna open up Clubhouse right now, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he said he not saying he believed Thug. You know what I'm saying? Let's get back to this. We finna open up Clubhouse real quick. Oh shit. Let me go. Start event. Wait, when is that? Today, 5:55. It's not letting me start the thing. Let's get back to this.
I'm saying though, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Is
Who
like,
said, nigga, I said it's my opinion, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about?
This is what I'm saying is why would we trust anything that's coming out of any of these dudes' mouths right now when everybody's trying to put everybody in a spin cycle?
Bro, nigga,
he just said that Atlanta's supposed to be finesse capital, right? Atlanta's supposed to be finesse capital.
I'm about to keep going back and forth with you over these Atlanta smutty, bro.
Can I just tell you? It's a podcast.
You can stay stuck on that if you want to. What I said.
It's not no personal conversation on the block.
What I said what I mean. What I said, nigga.
Can I just say?
Yeah, what I said, nigga. What I said, nigga.
What I like about what just happened is that it shows a level of comfortability between these hosts that they're not just gonna skim over the stuff they disagree on. No, we gonna talk about it. We gonna get into it. We might get a little fiery.
In the podcast space, that's basically podcasting. You got to turn it up. It can't just be every day just boring. You got to have some excitement to it. We get it. And a lot of people gonna say, nah, man, these dudes, everybody gonna have their opinion on what they gonna say about this show. Me, like I say, I look at it, everything totally different when it comes to some of this stuff. I'm not the one sitting back watching it. I can honestly say that I understand this stuff now, so I see what's going on. But like I always say, I want y'all thoughts. I'm gonna laugh at some of these thoughts, and I'm gonna take in consideration and some that y'all saying that's serious. And maybe it can help me with some of my stuff. I don't even call this stuff podcast. I don't reactions, whatever y'all want to call it. At the end of the day, yeah, man, all this stuff, man, it works if you know what you're doing with this internet stuff. That's all I can think about it.
Things are really heating up here at the Joneses.
That's because the Milwaukee Brewers are teamed up with
on his take.
Even if it's about some shit that realistically doesn't have anything to do with us.
We ain't gonna go all the way through his stuff. Y'all get the gist. Hey, let me pull everybody up. Momo, what up? Zulu, what up? God Sultan, what up? All right, Kurt, what up? So, support Hocus for Fifth and the Drop My Flag Challenge. No, I don't support them in drop my flag thing. We don't do the drop my flag where I'm from. We've been active in the community positively. It don't take that or for nobody catch a I was supposed to interview him yesterday. We were supposed to do the exclusive interview. We definitely want to have a conversation with Hocus for Fifth to see, just really understand. We can agree to disagree on it, but whatever he think is best for him in his community, that's for him to figure out, and for each and everybody of you guys to figure out what's the best way to move forward. I already know the best way to move forward, and we've been doing it with the Damu Kiwe Conversation. Man, Ant been bad people since he overlooked Scandalous, showing him back with CS2, then trying to say Scandalous was calling for someone to exterminate back. How can believe a rat on anything they said after they label a rat in the beginning? I cannot provide comment as I may incriminate myself. I plead the fifth. G Wiz, what up? Fantasy Bambi, salute. What up? She said, hey, Duse in the chat. Salute to everybody on YouTube. The Blue Wrench Mob, always on their job. You know what I'm saying? So Hold on. Let's get to this. We're going to go to my guy, Scandalous Los Angeles TV. See, Scandalous Los Angeles like to pick with old Ant. You know what I'm saying? He like to pick at old Ant, man. Because Scandalous is really ETE, exposed the exposer. So if you show any inconsistencies or lies or take the wrong position, he's going to hold you accountable and show it. He kind of like got all of these clips in his mind, things that he ain't feeling and all of that. Hold on. Maybe it's on most Scandalous Los Angeles. I could have swore he just did a video on Yung Ant Buffet, nigga. Yeah, it must be on Mo. He do got Scandalous back up. Y'all go support that original Scandalous Los Angeles TV page. He got most Scandalous Los Angeles TV. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go support him. He don't do no work, though. You know what I'm saying? If I talk about WACK100, it's all good. But if I say we're the people, who is that? Is that the one with it's all bad? Okay, Damu Kiwe, Spider Answers, Raze. Let me see. We gonna go to Yung Ant Buffet, nigga. Oh, there you go. Yung Ant Jefe say loose candidates cooperating with the Fed. No, that ain't it. Let me see, man. Maybe I could get Scandalous on the phone real quick to tell me where that video is. Yeah, that Wack's been lying. I found it. I don't even got to call him. Hold on. We finna go ahead and do this. Shout out my boy, Scandalous Los Angeles TV, the motherfucking GOAT. He needs to do some more work. Fuck the union. He needs to put in some more work, do some more videos, nigga. Match my work ethic, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's how you got to talk to the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, me and Scandalous go at it, man. The union, you know what I'm saying? We go at it. Let's get this video started. Yung Ant Jefe. Been a little bit inconsistent. What up, man? You over there peeking, but you ain't speaking. What's happening? Huh? Hot tamale. Hot tamale. Let me go ahead and start this video. We gonna do this. Let's
where
go.
We expose the exposers. In today's episode, we'll be responding to Yung Ant, who recently reacted to my video, the one where he actually got the chance to question Porky directly about being CS2 back. And of course, what did Porky do? He lied, just like we knew he would. But let me say this. I'm actually glad Ant did this, because it gives us the opportunity to have a dialogue. And that's all we ever wanted, to talk about it, to lay the facts on the table so that people can see what's really going on. See, Porky is constantly trying to switch the narrative, deflect, and talk about anything other than the truth. But this CS2 back situation, it's not going anywhere.
WACK100 in this CS2 back situation. Now, I've covered this before. We're going to cover this for the last time.
For the last time.
Be done with it. Now, allow me to tell you guys this.
Right, Alex.
So, I went on No Jumper the other day, and I asked WACK100,
move.
For all you curious minds, for all you people that's
hit that like button,
street, that's gang, for you people that are just acting like you're hopping out on that asphalt.
The union slander will not be.
Y'all that's acting like y'all spinning blocks.
I'm not watching.
Y'all that's trolling, for the goofies, and for those that just hate altogether. You know what I'm saying? You need every type of person in this diverse world to make this universe and world what it is. So, for all you hungry minds, the question got asked live WACK100, what's up? These people keep hollering at me, getting at me about the CS2 back situation. So Wack, basically, people are pointing out that he diverted the question and started talking about Freeway Rick Ross. Now, me and him a day prior was talking about Freeway Rick Ross because I called him out on the Freeway Ross situation. Like, man, we know Freeway Rick Ross supposedly got down on the police. We don't call that snitching. But you saying there's some other paperwork and you speaking on it and you don't got it. So WACK100 hit me with the paperwork. Like, nah, this the paperwork right here because I was saying he shouldn't spoke on it if he didn't have the work. So when I asked him about the CS2 back thing, he didn't answer the question. He went into the Rick Ross thing because we was talking about that. And my analogist, I wasn't thinking.
My analogist.
Question.
Wait. Did this nigga say analysis or analogist? Hold on, we finna back up. Yung Ant Jefe got his own dictionary. Let's hear what he said.
The paperwork right here because I was saying he shouldn't spoke on it if he didn't have the work. So when I asked him about the CS2 back thing,
pervert dude. He
didn't answer the question. He went into the Rick Ross thing because we was talking about that. And my analogist, I wasn't thinking that he was diverting for the question.
Bro, I told y'all Ant Jefe was kind of remedial. You know what I'm saying? Hey, salute to those who got learning disabilities and all that. Analogist. When I said my analogist, right? Mispronounced word count starting now. Dude's not letting the gas up off of analogist. Not analysis. Analogous. It's the gist of the analogy, yo. Hey, y'all gonna let that nigga go on? Hey, y'all gonna let that nigga go on national TV like that? Man, y'all is scandalous. Let's go. Making up words, analogies. I be high sometimes and I slip over a word. I done caught myself, like when I go edit the videos and shit, I done caught myself, but it is like a repeat offender. Blood like a 3-striker 30 times over. You know what I'm saying? Blood. That nigga always mispronounced.
That he was setting the Rick Ross situation up into answering the question that I asked him on the basis of, if I'm a snitch or a confidential informant, as everybody's saying, why would I put Freeway Rick Ross out there knowing people can go get some information about me? Hey, but being that,
and you believe
fell
that,
into the Freeway Rick.
Hey, you is not no USP nigga talking about, well, why would he put Freeway Ricky Ross out there if he's a rat, nigga, to deflect from his rat, nigga, to turn the subject to another nigga. And you knew now that he lied, but you ain't rectified that. You ain't went that hard. We just gonna leave that alone. I said what I said. You ain't did that. Not about CS2 back, but you passionate about these Atlanta niggas, huh? Hey, this is crazy. Nah, Duse making up his own world. Hey, this nigga gonna have his own dictionary, nigga, like E40.
Raw situation. And I know at times the mind can get lost. And I know minds can too, because I'm under the heavy lace smoke and do smoke of cookie smoke.
You know, that part's actually important. It's good to know you and Porky had that conversation about Rick Ross beforehand. Now it makes sense why Porky even brought Rick Ross up in the first place. He was doing that to purposely throw you off. Porky doesn't smoke or drink at all. His mind is clear, and he's fully aware of what he's doing. He knew that by bringing up the same topic you and him had talked about the day before, you'd think he was using that to lead into answering your question. But then he backed off, on purpose.
Hey, I got her a little something. A little something, Dad?
He probably spells the same way he talks.
Walt rolled his
And
401k accounts into an Empower
makes
IRA
sure-
and planned for times like
fuck
this.
is
So
that?
I say, let a Gramps be a
Hold on, man.
Gramps.
Y'all gotta get rid of the commercials.
That's the game he plays.
Conversation.
So, being that we was talking alone is
King Adam
lines of
Nine
this Rick
Dudes,
Ross
what's
thing
up,
for,
y'all?
you know, a little time too long. You know, I got back to the CS2 back situation. WACK100, like, man, look, CS2 back is a low-level drug dealer that was worried about being exposed and family being hurt out of the main streets or something that got to do with the main streets. We're going to hear everything here. Long story short, he said he's not that person. So
you believe him.
The media outlet that spun this content, I'm speaking to them directly because I guess, you know, they were speaking to me directly and saying that, yeah, now you see it, you saw this, so now you got it. Yeah, I just seen it right now for today. I didn't see it before then or however many days it's been out. He shouted me out for asking Wack the question, but in that same nuisance, in his message column, he was liking the questions as well that was aimed at me from people saying I'm compromised.
Look, I'm going to stand on that, and I'm going to continue to give you your props for what you did on No Jumper. Look at Lieutenant Officer Love's Boys. It's been years, and he still hasn't read the CS2 back paperwork on his channel. Instead, he's lied about it. He said Greg Kading was the lead investigator on the case, just flat-out lies to protect Porky. Meanwhile, Porky sits on Adam 22's platform, lying and putting murders on people, but will never read the CS2 back paperwork on the show. But you got up there and immediately asked him about it, and I thought that was admirable. I'm going to keep saluting you for that. Now, when it comes to my YouTube channel, all I have is a voice, literally. So because of that, I'm very intentional with every word I say. That's why, through all of this, I've never once said you were compromised. And I've never called you a rat.
I believe he is.
And I don't want you to be either.
Hey, Scandalous.
Because I'm far...
Scandalous, you cutting corners, nigga. I believe Ant is compromised. Matter of fact, we finna start a poll. I want to see if I'm different from Scandalous. The union saying that they never said he was compromised. You just don't want it. I believe he is, right? A spelling bee infestation, and they're stinging the fuck out of it. Southern, he need a text now or AI to read to him. Ant be making up the wildest words I ever heard in my life. Scandalous Los Angeles to go get him. Grammar police got him on America's Most Wanted. Hey, look, bro, they own you right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen. We finna get back to this, but damn, this nigga nasty work. We finna make that change this poll. The other poll was, did Adam 22 and WACK100 line up Munchie B? 85% of the people believe that's the reason Ant Jefe was, I'm gonna leave it alone. And all of that on the podcast with a nigga right in front of him. A nigga that he cool about, worried about proving himself to. He really insecure, man. That's the real insecure shit. But look, we gonna end that poll, and the new poll is we finna get to the bottom of this. It is Yung Ant Jefe compromised. I want to know what y'all think. I think he is. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all don't, I mean, we could agree to disagree. Maybe I've been paying attention a little closer to y'all, and I see some things y'all ain't seen. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe I'm just not compromised and got CS2 back, put me on No Jumper. Let's go.
From a hater, I'm actually a congratulator, and I'm also a fan of your channel. I'm not just saying that to say it either. Everybody loves Yung Ant. That's why people are so thrown off right now. Because it seemed like you were conveniently not seeing what this guy has been doing all this time. But trust me, this ain't about hating on Porky Chops. This is much, much deeper than that. There is something very real happening right in front of you, Ant. We're gonna get into more of that later. Oh yeah, just to clear up that part where you said I was liking comments, where people were calling you compromised. If you go look at my channel, you'll see I like all the comments. That's just something I do. Even when somebody's talking bad about me, I'll still hit the like. You got CS2 badges as pet pedophile, Bacon Grease Beast coming on my channel saying the wildest, dumbest stuff imaginable. And I still like his comments. So me liking something isn't some underhanded move. It's not shade. That's literally just how I engage on every video I post. Just wanted to make that clear. I can believe
that, Steffi West.
Look, check this out. If you don't see my name on no paperwork, if you can't bring up no paperwork and prove that I'm a CS2 or a CSI, a C.
Well, listen, we ain't said you was a CS2 or CI and nothing. We ain't never even said that. We saying compromise as far as you're being led by a federal confidential source. You're being misled by a federal confidential source about facts of the case, and it got you out your body. That so many people are looking at it as the same way. I just put this thing together, and we're going to see what these people talk about today. After all of this, do they believe that they believe that you were sent by Adam and Wack at Munchie B? That's why you was doing all that, right? So, but somebody said he always going back and having to correct shit says a lot, really. Well, first, I think we all human, bro. We all make mistakes. The fact that he constantly doing definitely makes you have to give pause whenever he comes with something and you checking out his content, because you don't know whether or not it's valid. He rushes to judgment sometimes. And there's people that do that. But the fact that he has enough credibility to make the correction as loud as the original content when he's wrong, I ain't gonna knock a brother for that. You know what I'm saying? At least when it comes to light, he's correcting it. We all make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? He shouldn't tell anyone else that info, Stephanie. Fantasy, where's neck at? Oh, they called this nigga Head and Shoulders. Nigga ain't got no neck, so they call him Head and Shoulders. You cool with Wack, especially after the last few years you compromised. Free Hannibal. Free Hannibal, you know what I'm saying? Gee whiz. And it's really cake mix. Wait, what that mean? Cake mix? I bet he and Siri go at it daily. You say Fantasy Bambi say he be arguing with, said, shaking my head when I drive around some niggas' minds. I don't see comprehension boulevard, man, for real. A spell check is like a rolling 60. God, what's happening? We got my partner in here, Gov. Shout out to Big Gov. You know what I'm saying? Fuck the union. You know what I'm saying? My nigga Big Gov ain't going for that bullshit that the union been trying to do. They been trying to extort scandalous Los Angeles and turn everybody against the Damu Kiwe conversation. Big Gov wasn't going for it, man. Hey, they was hating on your clothing line earlier, talking about your sponsor got a leather jacket, a green leather jacket with no shirt. I told him he do. What's the name of your clothing line? Let me make sure I shout that out. You know what I'm saying? Big Gov, we can't hear you, bro. Yeah, we can't hear him. He on Clubhouse. Shout out to all my people on Clubhouse right now, man. That came through to fuck with a nigga. You know what I'm saying? He left and came back. He be come back in. You know what I'm saying? But let's get back to Yung Ant Buffet, Scandalous Los Angeles, doing what he do.
If you ain't seen me tell on nobody, all that is just talk y'all talking about. Words is win and fly with the wind and go one in and out the other, and the substance gets stuck here. You can't paint me out to be no type of rat, lover, associate, in or
oh no.
I have never
no. Again, Let me be real clear.
No. The same energy you just came with this YSL thing, defending YSL Woody, defending CS2 back. I think that it's safe to say that you got this romantic relationship with rats. I don't know what it is, the Crip cop. I don't know what it is, but I think that you're wrong on that one. At this point, we're able to see that you have a certain energy for certain rats. That's cool. I mean, it is what it is. You contradicted yourself. That's cool. We pointed out the contradiction. You gonna live and choose it to live the way you do. But don't get mad when niggas put a mirror in front of you and make sure you see how you're looking out here in the YouTube streets. Underground.
I never said you were compromised. I never said you were associated with a rat. I didn't say any of that. The only reason I even made a video was because you said the CS2 back situation wasn't true. But if CS2 back wasn't true, then that would mean everything we've been saying this whole time is a lie. And coming from someone as credible as you, that couldn't just go unchecked. Because when you say something, a lot of people are going to believe it. That's the weight your name carries. So it wasn't about attacking you. It was about making sure the truth didn't get buried.
Fact.
Now we about to get into this content, and you already know it's the halfway.
And Jefe, you get in your feelings when people call you on your inaccuracies, and when you take in position and you're wrong on a position, you take it personal. That's why you get emotionally invested. It might not be that you give two fucks about YSL Woody and what you call it. You obviously believe YSL Woody because you went, this Lee right there, and all of that shit behind this rat-ass nigga from Atlanta. Nigga, same niggas that niggas went up with in Lime Pop. His same car, but he a rat. And you might not give a fuck about that, but you so slow when you get behind a situation and take a stance, nigga can tell you drinking piss water for the last 20 years and you'll argue no. Then when a nigga show you so honorary and egotistical and insecure that somebody would have dare to call you out your credibility publicly, that you latch on to what's wrong and then take a double down on it. Like that makes you gangster. Now, I told you, I earned more respect from you and associated with your name the day you apologized to me in that back. First, that you laughed at the what you call it. Show me your sense of humor and your human side, right? Fuck the gangbang shit. Putting in work, we nigga can't teach a nigga nothing on that. But what you can teach a nigga is that you're a man that holds yourself responsible and to a higher level, right? And when you said, listen, man, you called me a buster and this and that, I'm like, nigga, I ain't called you no buster till you called me a buster. Why would I call you a buster if I never heard that, bro? We need receipts over here. This the Damu Kiwe conversation. You ain't seen us do no rebuttal in my whole career except with the Big U grid program shit. And that was after doing a whole lot more than just reading the grid federal pamphlet and guideline. Nigga had to research. I hollered at the homie T-Top. I hollered at the YouTuber Rich $6'4" and his weird ass, right? And they all gave me and Bernard Dory, who works at LA City Hall. Like, bro, the contract ain't with no motherfucking LAPD. The contract comes from the LA City Hall, the mayor's office. It takes away from the police's budget. They hate intervention workers. They hate grid workers. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my brother up in here, man. Big Gov. There it go, 313. Clubhouse acting weird, bro. I'm over here. All right. Hey, could you please put your clothing line in the chat, Big Gov? If you got a link to it where they can get it or anything, please put your clothing line in the chat, brother. We want to make sure that we put that up. You know what I'm saying? Bleed that sucker Deuce. He been compromised rocking with Wiretap 100 and 600 more horrible content creator. Hell yeah, he's compromised. And that ain't gangster. That's emotionally reacting like the girl do. Hey, listen, you're so pretty with the Black Brother clothing line. See a collective somewhere in America. Scan, you ain't gotta say King. I'm gonna spell it out. Hashtag compromise to the Wack boy, old secret agent man, the CS2 back door. Those no jumpers, sleep trances, got Jefe speaking in tongue. Damu Kiwe Conversations. Senior General Trav, y'all go support a Black men clothing line. See a collector somewhere in America. His shit hard as fuck. Look him up. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody. Black brother. Jefe has to learn how to take constructive criticism if he wants to survive these YouTube streets. Yeah, he can't take it because he's too insecure. But like he say, nigga can't tell me nothing. Them is the most ignorant people in the world. Them the niggas you stay the fuck away from. Because I can't deal with a nigga who's going to teach his children to hold themselves accountable and teach them accountability and to responsibility and all the things that it takes to taking a boy into a man, but then you don't even hold yourself to that standard. It stunts your growth. You know what I'm saying? It makes you look immature, makes you look insecure. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, on that note, we're going to push back away from Yung Ant Jefe, you know what I'm saying, who don't care about nothing but what the check say. He don't even care about his grammar, y'all. Let's get back to it, man.
In a half effect, we going to commentate.
From flu to ew, your air remembers.
Hey,
unlike air fresheners, Lysol air sanitizer eliminates odors by killing 9.
And he over there holding out on all that. I said, man, let's reinvest and put it in the pot. I'm
Lysol
union, brother. Don't talk to me about my money, brother. You know what I'm saying? We working and grinding together every day.
Hey, where how ridiculous?
Don't talk to me about my money.
Welcome back to Scandalous Los Angeles TV, where we expose the exposers. Finally, somebody put CS2 back on the spot, down at his place of employment over at No Jumper.
Million Man
the other day, he sat on the panel with Lush One and Ant Jefe.
So here it go. My brother, Big Gov 313, say this Damu Kiwe Conversations. Fuck the union. Million Man Premium Clothing. Hey, salute to Million Man Premium Clothing, man. Y'all need to go ahead and check out that, Google that, look that up, and go ahead and support the brother Big Gov. Ant spell compromise. Compro miscuous. Hold on, let me see what this poll saying. Is Yung Ant Jefe compromised? 88% so far on 35 votes. Nigga, almost 90% of my fans think that damn, we got a flame and buffet up here. 88% of my supporters believe Ant Buffet is compromised. So it ain't just me. Right. I don't care about the truth. It's about how I feel. That check was signed stating compromise. I thought he was CS2 back last night screaming like a girl. Hey, the No Cap Network, man, that's a fact. Salute to the No Cap Network. Y'all go ahead and support that brother, man. Follow his thing. Facts. Jefe need to go to nice. Hey, man, I pray that brother gets some language and
Jefe. Shout out to Ant Jefe, because he finally did what none of these other podcasters seem to have the guts to do. He asked Porky directly about the whole CS2 back situation. And let me tell you, it's hilarious watching what happens after that. Because Porky does what he always does. Lies, deflects, and spins the conversation in another direction. This man is still out here lying with a straight face, even when the paperwork is public. So after you watch this, do yourself a favor. Go check that paperwork. Get familiar with it. That way, next time Porky tries to spin you with one of his classic stories, you can spin it right back on him. and watch him fumble through a whole new lie. Let's get into it.
But now guess what happens? Soon as something start going on with Ant Hood, and he the one getting the money, you know what the other side say? We got to knock Ant down, he the bag. Guess what that Damu gonna do? Hey, Ant, them niggas running your name, because get low. Up your security. He don't want nothing to happen to Ant. He making money with that.
Yeah,
this how this work. I done been on yards. Me and Youngster from 6 Deuce East Coast. Ran from 8-9 East Coast. Our relationships come from Scooter from neighborhood 40s. Our relationships come from them walking in the unit. Damu's is deep. They bang they set. Niggas say they got us one. I'm like, nah, homie. Nah, he bet y'all gonna give him a one-on-one. Big Fish from 6-0 did it to me my first trip to the penitentiary as a pup. No mustache. Delano. I'm the only guy. He picked me up in Central Juvenile Hall on the Goose. I didn't even know who Fish was. Yeah. Everybody whoop saying where they from. Niggas like, we got us one. I jump up. Big Fish jumped up. Like, this nigga look like he old enough to be my son. He gonna claim. Nigga, give him a head up. Now, which one of y'all gonna get on with this small youngster and risk going to the yard saying you got knocked out by a teenager? He did that for me. Scooter, rest in peace from neighborhood 40s. My dumbass homie is in their neighborhood. A broad that invited him to the party. He showed up with red house slippers, red belt. He ends up in the alley on his knees like this. They saw the tag. Scooter say, you from 2Ps? Yeah. You know Wack? Yeah. What's his real name? Cass Jones. All right, get up out of here. Tell Wack Scooter send his regards. Yes, right? So where I come from, bro, like, my politics I'm always dealing with something here, there, and everywhere because that's what's going to keep you alive or keep you up.
Sure.
So that's why you have the badge. Now it makes sense.
No, but this badge right here is, I want to get a bet, man. I just want to get it because y'all can expose Wack. $5,000. We put the badge. I open it up live on No Jumper. And you might be the one to expose Wack.
So let me. So I kind of want to ask a question. It's kind of like off topic, right? Because I want to ask this question because I'll be getting a lot of, which I don't really care, but I'm still ask it because I'll be getting a lot of backlash. People in my comments, people coming to my Instagram channel, they be searching far and wide to tell me that I'm compromised. One, because I'm on No Jumper. You know what I'm saying? Sitting across from Adam, and then they be trying to say I'm compromised because I'm sitting next to an informant. So I mean, because I did an interview with an informant. They be trying to say you an informant.
But okay, well listen.
And just told Porky that he's been catching heat because people are saying he's sitting next to an informant. And yes.
Take the next step in your financial journey at Thrivent.com.
Hey.
Where money means
more. They said you did.
Headway has provided an incredible
sense of
you
freedom
to have a practice in a way that I want to live.
Like he didn't know.
All right, so real brief before we get back into this content. So that was last week at No Jumper, you know what I'm saying? I had ran into Wack. I wasn't expecting Wack to be there, but being that we was on the subjects of the police badge and just, informants, snitches, and rats in general. I know for months, like I said, people have been coming searching far and wide and tell me, oh, Ant Jefe, I mess with you, but I'm telling you, you got to watch it. You messing with a CI, you messing with a snitch. People been coming to tell me, oh, Ant Jefe, I can't mess with you no more. I'm subscribing from you, man. You compromised. Oh, Ant Jefe, I can't believe you sat down with Wack. So not even just for the consumer's consumption, let's address this because when I first covered this CS2 back situation, it was off, I think Active Chuck's YouTube channel. I had covered it, and from there, Wack came out, said the little BOGO thing. I said what I said. That led to a phone conversation between me and him. That led to him telling me I could cut a No Jumper and question him and ask him about anything on camera that I got a problem with him doing. And that's what in fact happened. So, like I said, since then, a lot of people been coming out, oh man, I'm telling you, bro, you can't let him lie to you. ECS back to this and that. People who
he dyslexic,
are not law enforcement, people who are civilians, people who hate Wack, people who beef for Wack, been searching far, low, and high to get this put me. Some of my people.
Right, Georgia boy.
And like I keep telling everybody, this could in fact be true. Again, I can read it and still do not know this to be true because I wasn't compromised. I was not there. I am not the police. I was not nobody on this case. Now, what I will point out and say is that Scandalous Los Angeles is correct when he said that Wack lied and said that the little Main Street thing about this how I'm not CS2 back. His reasoning behind him not being CS2 back because of the Main Streets are not getting hurt. It didn't say that in the paperwork. It didn't say that. So you got that. You got that. You got that.
You got that. You got that. It never said CS2 was a low-level drug dealer in the paperwork. It says CI2 was a low-level, different informants. And Wack knows people like Ant Jefe don't want to see it, so he gets this plausible deniability. Shotgun, hey, yo, salute Duse. I caught this a mile away. Ant let Wack call his OG a crackhead and no fade. And just like Dame said, any man who don't disagree with a other man has a crush, scared, or he paying him. He done been on all them yards from 17 to 18 and 19 to 22. Them violations never put him on none of the yards to lie about being on. Damn it, man. What happened was Alex, why he likes his blunt on the burner, then cough everywhere. Hey, this is nasty work, bro. See, Ant can't take the YouTube street comment. Hey, everybody go support Ant last video. Well, I'm quite sure he already reacted to this one. I'm just saving it for tomorrow. But I had to get on him about this.
And that's all we're saying. This guy's been lying the whole time.
Wack is lying about.
It's not like me and you had some kind of bet.
Knows that
like,
and still
hey, Wack's lying. Let's wager on it. Nah, nothing like that. I'm just showing the facts. Porky is sitting up there lying. So this isn't anything for you to take personal. It's just the truth. These are the facts of the matter. And honestly, the fact that you got up there and told the truth once you looked at the paperwork, that shows you got a backbone. Way more than that other dude, Lieutenant Officer Loves Boys.
Still again, what I'm not understanding, let's get back into the content.
To how Porky responds to that. Because instead of clearing the air and shutting it down with facts, Porky, in classical fashion, completely deflects the topic to Rick Ross. This is classic pork loinin right here.
But okay, well listen, I called Rick Ross. I told Rick Ross, Freeway Ricky, use an informant. Right?
Sure. Yeah.
He told me to go get the paperwork.
For sure.
I went and got to work. I sent him to work. I got to work. I put the work up. This is it.
So you wasn't cool with Rick the last
time?
Yeah,
we was.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what's crazy. We was doing something on Big Meech on my StreamYard, I think. So after we was running it, this was crazy. Loose Cannon says, Freeway Rick a snitch too. I say, man, that nigga told on the police. I don't care about that. If you Google right now, Freeway Rick snitch on police, it'll pop up. WACK100 defends Freeway Rick on this, right? He said, no, Ohio, New York, the plug was in Miami. He sends it. So when he sent it, I read it. It's on my YouTube channel right now, right? Yeah. So that's why it was funny the other day.
When Vlad called.
This is funny the other day when Loose Cannon calls Freeway Rick. Man, I heard what he trying to do to you. You didn't that sent the work. We never even knew about it. So now I had to get with the exposers, tell them go search Ohio, pull the work and send it. And they sent it. I sent it to bro because I seen bro run his clip. Bro was taking the stand that I took. But like the police, we don't care about that. Yeah. I didn't care about that, right? I don't care about dead bodies. I die and you go to jail. And you can use me to get out of jail, put it on me. I'm gone. Something to say, you told, that's telling. Told on the dead body. No, go on home. I'm gone. They can't charge me, right? So I sent it to him. This ain't the police you telling on. These is drug connects in New York and Ohio and Miami, shit like that. I told her I fuck with Freeway. I said, bro, I didn't dig into it because I didn't really want to. Every now and then I do some bitch ass nigga shit. Every now and then I do some bitch ass nigga shit. Every now and then I do some bitch ass nigga shit. I selected politics. I selected politics. I do. And if you ask me, I'm gonna tell y'all that.
It looks like Porky just threw Love's Boys under the bus again. Now remember, Love's Boys has been swearing up and down that they don't selective politic.
Build a network ready for modern business. A security-first AI-powered network from HPE turns your network
in the chat on you.
And all this selective politic niggas is doing, that causes division. Division causes weaknesses. Everybody doing their own thing because niggas selective politic, bro. Niggas are saying this is cool, saying this ain't cool. That causes division. I'm not bending my rules, nigga. I'm gonna stand on my business.
That's been their whole stance from the jump. We expose everybody. But now Porky just admitted that he does selective politic. He chooses who to expose and who to protect. So while they're out here calling themselves exposers, Porky just revealed that if he likes you, your paperwork doesn't see the light of day. This is exactly why I've been saying. His job is to tear down specific people. People who are building something, who have momentum, who might actually be doing something positive. That's who he targets. And now he said it himself. He's selective. He picks and chooses. And in doing that, he just threw Love's Boy's whole narrative in the trash right under the bus. Don't forget, this was Porky's response to Ant, telling him that people are saying he's sitting next to an informant, referring to Porky himself. Porky has not addressed that at all. Shifted the conversation.
You know, if I fuck with you, I'll fuck with you. You know,
I do some bitch ass nigga.
You know, I'm just some real shit.
So who the fuck put this? So my question is.
So Porky tried to duck the question, but Ant wasn't letting him slide. He didn't let Porky weasel his way out. Porky was clearly trying to run, trying to change the subject, deflect, do what he always does. But Ant brought him right back to the beginning.
Who put this, like, the shit they keep attacking me about?
You are, it's the Main Streets. It's the Main Streets. It's the Main Streets.
So now Porky's basically letting it be known. He knew exactly what Ant was talking about the whole time. This is CS2Back's kryptonite right here. Never wants to touch this topic. He hates it. But this moment right here proves he knew what the question was about. The whole time. And instead of Ant...
This is nasty work, y'all. What's going on? Hold on. Oh, there we go.
Answering it, what did he do? Deflects to Rick Ross.
The CS2Back shit.
Now listen, if you read the paragraph, you read the work, the work said, whoever this dude is, he's a low-level drug dealer, and he's in fear that his family members in the main streets will...
Pre-cut fruit and
Where
tasty
say
juice.
that at?
No fruit bowl
That
snacks.
is family
Fruit your
members
way.
in the Main Street Crips.
Okay, for the record.
Porky's been speaking for about 30 seconds. And in that 30 seconds, he's lied twice about both of the things he just said. The paperwork said. Lie number 1. He said the paperwork claims CS2Back was a low-level drug dealer. False. Lie number 2. He said the paperwork claims CS2. Back was afraid for his family's life in the main streets. Let's not forget, and I didn't even include this in the video, but CS2Back once said we added back to the paperwork. I didn't even bring that part up. Just think about that for a second. Look at how many lies this guy has told surrounding CS2Back. It's been one spin after another.
All right, what I want to say about this picking and choosing thing, what I've been coming to see with this picking and choosing narrative is that at some point in time in life, you're going to have to cross some type of barrier that you in place in front of yourself, either a hurdle with. Now, picking and choosing, when it comes to that, and this gangbanging space, you're supposed to keep it black, white, no gray area. Black, white, no gray area. If you know, you know. I'm going to just say that. Now, what I'm not about to allow for me, and I'm pretty sure for any other member, can't no civilian judge me accordingly in no way, unless you sitting on that panel in that courtroom as a judge, a DA, the jury. That's it. As far as a podcast, podcasters, anything like that, these dudes say anything they want to say out their mouth. I heard a lot of these dudes talking to Wack in the past. I heard a lot of these dudes was Wack friend in the past. Somehow, some way, somewhere down the line, these dudes fall out and dudes got an excuse. Oh, well, that's before I do this. Oh, I was only dealing with him before this. Now, like I said, Wack definitely did put the spin on me. I can't even say put the spin on me, but he lied or didn't remember.
And let's be real. Porky did put the spin on you. Don't take it personal, though. He does that to everybody.
The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline is here and ready to help. Call, text, or chat to get connected to a trained 988 counselor.
He even did it to Reggie Wright. For years now, he's been running around lying about this CS2 Back situation, saying CS2 Back was just a low-level drug dealer. So, you're not the only one he's told that to. And no, it's not that he forgot or didn't remember. He lied, plain and simple. Just like he knows he's CS2 Back, he knows exactly what he's doing. What he didn't want was you asking him about it. But now that you said he lied, guess what? He's never going to let you ask him about CS2 Back again.
And him saying that CS2 Back, his reasoning giving CS2 Back, the Main Street.
He ain't got back on it either.
The Scandalous Los Angeles page, they breaking it down right here as far as what the paperwork say. Now, what I want to say, like I've been saying, let's go with the narrative he is CS2 Back. The only way that people are saying and know that this man is allegedly CS2 Back is because Mark Stevenson, supposedly. That's where y'all say it came from. Now, I guess Mark Stevenson was a part of the case. Mark Stevenson, if he was a part of the case and he feel righteously that he know that this is WACK100 and he dealt with WACK100, that's Mark Stevenson business. Y'all don't see Mark Stevenson's trying to unalive Wack or do nothing. He just put it out there to the public that he.
Who said unalive Wack or want Wack to be unalive? Who said that? Nigga, did you say that you was wanted Studdabox unalive? No. You just said you would shun him and that he doesn't deserve to have a voice or for anyone to believe him because he ratted. So where is this whole extreme that you gotta kill a rat and all of this shit? Nigga, besides that, Mark Stevens got rat. So anytime a non-affiliate get ratted on, if he don't do nothing, the gangster, the gangbanger, or the gang criminal isn't a rat. Is that what you saying, Yung Ant Jefe? See, this is the shit I ain't comprehended, man. Let's get back to it.
He's saying it's Wack for other people to do his dirty work.
Mark Stevens said he had that paperwork all the way back in 2012 or 2013, if I'm not mistaken. But he didn't put it out for more than 10 years. He said he heard the stuff Porky was saying about Shaq and the stuff he was saying about Big U. So he sent the paperwork to Big U, just to let him know who was really sitting next to him. It wasn't about asking anyone to do any dirty work. It was about giving people the facts. And the irony? Porky and the exposers are always putting other people's paperwork out. But when it's their turn to handle their candle, they say, "That's not our job. We're just here to inform the people." Well, guess what? That's exactly what Mark Stevens did. He informed the people.
Mark Stevenson is a civilian, if I'm speaking correctly. So, what I'm saying is, it is Wack word against Mark Stevenson word. The only people will know is the people like Studdabox, the Mark Stevensons.
You're absolutely right, Ant.
And that's
the
why
people who would actually know who was on that case. That's Mark.
Listen, That's exactly why we interviewed Studdabox, because he was on that case and he would know because he was the victim. He would know things. Would he be truthful? Only time will tell. But let's hear what he's talking about. Then we'll be able to dissect what we believe and what we don't believe. What we believe is plausible and maybe can happen, and then what we believe he lying to us about. That's what we do. Let's go.
Mark Stevens and Studdabox. And guess what? We asked both of them. We got a whole in-depth interview from Mark Stevens, and he flat out told us who CS2back is. Then he told us, go ask Studdabox. So we did. And Studdabox said the same thing. He said he's CS2back. He even called him J. Edgar Hoover in trans. So what are we still debating? You named the two people who would know. And both of them confirmed the same thing. But here's where it gets even weirder. The new CS2back we're dealing with now just popped up with 2 badges. He showed one badge one day, then turned around the next day and showed a different badge to try to cover up the first one. No one's out here trying to unalive Porky. Nobody is calling for that.
He's a bad.
This ain't about violence. It's about truth. The reality is, you got a guy running around calling himself an exposer, showing off police paperwork he clearly got through law enforcement connections, trying to tear people down, calling them snitches, labeling them rats. But we're just pointing out the obvious. The guy doing all that is the police himself, and that he has handlers that instruct him on the way he is to conduct himself around his people. This isn't about digging into every person's paperwork. This is about calling out someone who built their whole brand on exposing others, while hiding the fact that he's the real informant.
Rest in peace, Dale Dog, and whoever else was on the case that had to deal with that sector and that part of the case. Now, something I did heard and what I would like to see, if you could show Scandalous Los Angeles, is that you said that in the paperwork, it said that the CS2 stayed across the street from Studdabox. Now, something I did heard and what I would like to see, if you could show Scandalous Los Angeles, is that you said that in the paperwork, it said that the CS2 stayed across the street from Studdabox.
Build a website you love with Wix. For your words, create your brand.
Did I say that? That's funny, because I really don't remember saying that. The good thing is, we're watching the video, so he's going to react to the rest of it. If it does turn out that I said that, then I'll take those words back, no problem. But I honestly don't remember the paperwork saying he lived across the street from Studdabox, and I don't remember ever saying that it did. So we'll just have to see what it says. Let's watch it play out.
Now that is crazy for them to even say that, because you basically give it's not confidential no more. If you say they saying that a CS stay across the street from Studdabox, it's not confidential no more. You basically gave a source up, because who's to know how many people on this case or how many people that's going to see this know the CS2 or know that a person stay across the street from Studdabox, which Wack have said numerous of times that he stayed across the street from Studdabox. I didn't see that in the paperwork. I didn't even read all the paperwork. What I did read is along the lines that Scandalous Los Angeles is putting out here. But we about to get into the last bit of this clip, and you already know it's the halfway, the half effect. We're going to commentate.
The word about CS2back being any kind of drug dealer whatsoever. That's a complete lie. The paperwork also never says a word about CS2back's family living in the main streets. I wasn't gonna do it, but let's read it together. I want to make sure you guys see how much of a liar Porky is. After we read this, ask yourself,
in the chat,
why is Porky lying about what the paperwork says about CS2back? CS2 has provided reliable historical information concerning the MSMC organization. However, CS2 is only aware of certain aspects regarding the organization's criminal activities and narcotic distribution network. CS2 has no knowledge or information regarding the methods in which narcotics are being transported to the Los Angeles area and distributed to MSMC gang members. Additionally, CS2 is unable to provide information regarding the narcotic customers, flow of narcotics, proceeds, and methods that they are using to laundering their narcotic proceeds. CS2 is only able to identify a limited number of MSMC gang members. CS2 is unable to provide specific information regarding the organization's extortion activities, methods of monetary collections, and distribution of proceeds. CS2 is also unable to provide any information regarding the MSMC association with other leader of the other large gang organizations. CS2 is able to provide limited information regarding violent assaults committed by the MSMC, including shootings, burglaries, and murders. CS2 is unwilling to testify in court against members of MSMC because CS2 is fearful of retaliation against CS2 and/or CS2's family. CS2 believes that if any member of the MSMC criminal organization becomes aware of CS2's cooperation with law enforcement, the organization will likely orchestrate the execution of CS2. So again, ask yourselves, why is Porky lying about CS2's role in all this?
He's lying. Ant admit he lying, but Ant is still denying that that's him. Well, look, I'm finna show you one other thing, Ant, as far as it relates to CS2 back. And this ain't to prove to you, because I don't give a fuck if you believe it or not. I'm just don't want you to have that cop-out, plausible deniability and all of that shit, because that's what people who select the politic do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to get to this work, and not only is CS2 back, the name that they use in that paperwork, but they also use the Wack boy. The Wack boy calling Mark Stevens several times. I ain't talked to the Wack boy in a minute. I ain't talked to the Wack boy in a minute. He just called 2 times, and left messages. This is what they talking about. Hold on. We finna flame this bitch ass nigga up. Then I gotta hurry up because I'm supposed to be going with Maria. Maria want to go do something for one of her friends. So we gonna go do that. But before we do that, I'm finna get to this work. I got the work. This is from the Title III wiretap and the notes from in the wiretap, but Mark Stevens specifically said he hadn't talked to the Wack boy in a minute. So when he says that that's Wack, oh, you don't got to just believe him. That's what he said inside the wiretap, that he ain't talked to the Wack boy in a minute. Greg Caden says, yes, that's who they're talking about. That's who was calling Mark Stevens. That's trying to get in contact with Del Dog. This is what is been admitted by the police, by Wack, by Studdabox, by Mark Stevens, bro. You're the one that's saying that you don't believe it, and that's up to Mark Stevens to prove. It's been proven, nigga. World Star saying that they believe that the documentary exposing him as CS2 back is substantially true. Substantially true. Now you go, I know that's a big word for somebody like you. Now you go look that up in the Black Law Dictionary, brother. You know what I'm saying? You go look that up in the Black Law Dictionary. I was trying to get this paperwork, man, to show him where it says the Wack boy. I ain't talked to the Wack boy in a minute. I ain't spoke with the Wack boy in a minute. Hold on. Okay, here it go. Now I'm starting to see some paperwork. Let me go back a little bit. Bear with me because I want to make sure Yung Ant Jefe get this right. We don't want no excuses, Yung Ant Jefe. Let's go. Bear with me. I got to work. I talked to dog. Oh, wait a minute. Ask Mark. Mark, no, Wack said ask Mark. And we asked Mark. Stop moving the goalposts so you can select the politic, Yung Ant. We're not going for it, brother. Because you're putting into question whether or not we will lie on another person about being an informant. That's what you're doing. You over there denying that. You know what I'm saying? As if we would lie on somebody about being an informant. You know what I'm saying? Man, we try to get to it. I might have deleted because I've been deleting a gang of shit. But we gonna get it. Matter of fact, I know where it's at. I'm just trying to hurry up and get it, right? And it ain't gonna hurry up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we gonna have to go ahead and grab this real quick, right? ActiveChucks.com. Nigga, but that's where I first dropped the work at when I exposed it on Paperwork Party on Clubhouse, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. They try to send me straight to the website. I don't want to go straight to the website. Mando, what's bracket? Hold on. Let me give you a moderate a being. Let me see. So ActiveChucks.com. So Yung Ant Buffet, keep selective politicking. Let me see what I'm saying. ActiveChucks.com. CS2 back. I might could just Google CS2 back. It shit probably comes right up when you Google CS2 back. You know what I'm saying? Limited to the A-Tray Gang Cigar Girl mascot tired. Damn, WACK100 exposes CS2 back. Rainbow Rod. Yeah, this is going to take it too damn long. Let's go. CS2 back. WACK100. Duse saying, how Duse exposed the paperwork and it take this long for me to go get it? You know what I'm saying? But it's on my website, so we finna get to it, especially with it coming in the question with the lawsuit against World Star Hip Hop. WACK100, aka CS2 badges. CS2 back. Scandalous YouTube. And they going all YouTube. WACK100 is the badge. WACK100 exposed. Damn, it's a whole bunch of them. Man, how come I can't get the damn thing? Let me just go to ActiveChucks.com. Let's go, man. Hit that like button, man. Thank y'all for supporting. We're going to get this content for y'all real quick. ActiveChucks. All right, bam. Let's play this real quick. Hold on. Well, I find this, man, so y'all ain't broke. Boy.
posse minute just like my dogs. All my knives eating, freak flying on broad. It's constant grinding, live like a boss and remain cautious. It's 7 drive, man. My posse minute just like my dog, just like my dog. Talking 7 figures on better birds up a feather, flock together. I'm talking that sea frat house block out. We really flock together. Gotta meet up at that drop house. Constantly get your bread up. I'm a 7 drive. What's that fine? Big sight, get wet, huh? Paranoid since the setup. Lost my mind's up in the beds, bruh. Stepped up to the plate, stuck my face, dog. I just won't let up. They let us get catch up. Yeah, Berettas with a clutch. Stay weapon is active truck. So great toast trying to we in Pacific Palisade. Mucho D just got a book. That ain't a Gaudi, that's my love. More than that, it's real good luck. Corporate sponsors, bitch, we out. They cut checks when I show up. It's on the set, that's why I go up. His squad, we all go up. Just 3 steps, throw it up my set gang slide just like my dog. Down the yak about that bottle. Bitch, make that ass go. Yo, bro, got my paw prints tattooed on the ass cheek. When I hit doggy, that's inspiration. She's coming like gas leaks. My bossy minute just like dog. All my knives eating, freak flying on the road. It's constant grinding, live like boss and remain cautious. It's 7 drive, man. My bossy minute just like my dog, just like my dog, nigga. I am kiss the bring you in the presence of a joint. Duse M walk fame, legend of rap before I hit that joint. Walk the yard with a G-step. Brim along, brimstone, bustin' down, Navy SEAL sets in the cell, stressed about home. All my failures as a father, my struggles all well known and tripped up into this blood life. Seems all my niggas is on. Little bucket anti-dollar sign, sending flicks to my phone, watching the homies touring the globe. What the fuck did I go wrong? Got sidetracked by a fuck nigga. When we don't fuck, we did. We're hyenas in the slum, nigga. Praying upon the weed, gotta get my cash like PayPal. Was leaking, I'm okay now. Just got booked in Brick City, then straight flight to A-Town. Girl Scout cooking with John T. Smoke that by 8 now. Back to LA, who run the city? Relay bitches face down. PJ flights to Cape Town. AC train, I'm Drake down. They ain't thinking that I'm Drake now. What the fuck, that lame clown? My boss with it just like my dog. All my knives eating, freak flying on the road. It's constant grinding, live like false and leaving caution. It's 7 drive, man. My posse minted like my dog, just like my dog. Nigga, my posse minted like my dog. All my knives eating, freak flying on the broad. It's constant grinding, live like a boss and remain cautious. 7 drive, man. My posse minted like my dog, just like my dog, nigga. Rambo, Pop J, yeah. Slim Brim, Sandman, for the Brim, Lady Stretch, LS, Squad, boss minute just like a dog. My boss minute just like a dog. My boss minute like my dog, just like my dog, nigga. My boss minute just like my dog, just like my dogs, nigga.
G-Tail. Back to school supply. All right, here it go right here, right? So let me go ahead and go on here first. Bam. So we gonna stop sharing that. That shit was banging though. That was my shit. I recorded that shit in jail. Just like my dog, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Brimbo. Lil Killer Jazz. Just like my dog, nigga. Hit that like button, man. We almost done, man. We almost done, man. It ain't that serious, man. So, right here, you can get, y'all can see on my website, when I first exposed it, let me close this off real quick so y'all can see this. And you can see on the wiretap, this is the wiretap, right? Transcribe, right? Dale talks about Box incident and Back wanting to talk to Dale. Mafia talking, someone talking too much. Box sound like Back has info on Box, right? 2 messages on Mark's phone. Box punked the game. Mark is involved in it. All right, so bam. I mean, this is Mark Stevens. I mean, you know, that's good information. See, now I know how to, like I said, I ain't helping the Wack boy in a minute. You know what I'm saying? He called me out the blue yesterday. Not yesterday. Yeah, last night. Left me 2 messages and this morning. So Wack been calling. The Wack boy been calling. And I just know how to play it cool. Well, this whole conversation was talking about CS2 back. So Del Dog lacing them up on how to deal with WACK100. The Wack boy, CS2 back. It's kind of self-explanatory, bro. So anybody who continues to deny that is compromised. They got a reason. They selective politicking. They got a reason why they're not saying what that is. And I don't got no opportunity or no time to do that, man. I get my business done. For those who don't know, this is what we own, right? Let me show y'all this real quick. This is what we own. So stop putting me in them categories with these niggas that ain't got shit popping. Y'all see this? These is all platforms I got action at, right? Films, all of that. This is what we do. Let's go. Roku, Fire Stick, Fire TV, Binge Network, Smart TV, Vegas Life. All of these is in Vegas. Vegas Life TV. And Spectrum now. Roku, Amazon, Apple TV. We have all access to all of those platforms, guidelines for actually doing it. There's rules when you putting shit on TV. These is all of the stuff we got to go through. You know what I'm saying? I can't even let y'all see all of this because it has proprietary findings, right? But this is just some of the things that we got cracking. We don't need no nigga handout like WACK100. Nigga, we could get our own, so we don't gotta compromise. Let me see if y'all can see this email. Yeah, y'all can. So we gonna get right to it. Kevin, what up? Kevin Hill. Ain't seen you in a minute, brother. Shout out Val TV Network, CW Las Vegas, My TV, even Estrella, nigga. We could do Spanish films. You know what I'm saying? SBG, shout out Sinclair Broadcast Group, right? My LV TV, Estrella. And it's not just in there. There goes the slots, right? There goes the market, right? This is the analytics. This is the shit we own. Fuck it, we gotta waste our time doing some content and lying about a nigga. Bro, we do journalistic research. You know what I'm saying? There goes the prices. Shout out Val TV Network. You know what I'm saying? Livestreamers.com. That's the pay-per-view shit. There go Chill Spot. Shout out Chill Spot. There go his logo. Right? So these is just some of the platforms we got. Oh, let's go to Cox because we got cable too. See, those is television. But we also got the plug with the cable thing. Cox Media. Y'all familiar with Cox? Programming, right? Programming over 2.2 year view. 2.5 million subscribers. This is what we got. Different markets, cities, etc. Right? Then we got different slots and prices. This is what we do. The fuck we gotta worry about some other. Oh, y'all think that's all we do? Hold on. Let me show y'all something. Y'all know a Dose of Reality TV, right? Y'all know him. I'm finna show y'all something with a Dose of Reality TV. Salute to my brother Shalom, huh? You know what I'm saying? Salute to my brother, man. So y'all know he does the hip hop animated series like the CS2 Back. Y'all get to watch that on this thing. Actual business sponsorship proposals being made right now. Hold on. Let me see. Bam, there it go right there. Sponsorship proposals to fund so we can do it. Minimum commitment of a quarter ticket. A minimum commitment. Through our alliance with Val TV Network, CW Network, Cox, Sinclair Digital. This is about Active Chucks Entertainment. This what the fuck we doing. Minimum of a quarter ticket, nigga. What Mozzie say? Quarter ticket conversation didn't mean to cut you off. This is what the fuck we do. So that's the hip-hop animated series, and then this is the animated child series. Children education book, the TV. This is what we doing, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And this is just the two. This is just the two. This is just the two animated series, cartoons for children, right? What about Duse M? March Madness docu-musical coming. Y'all think it's a game? Y'all think it's a game? Look at this. Mental health. This is what my documentary is about. The story, right? Strategic marketing plan. Revenue streams, the ass. Millions. Nigga, you niggas is asking this motherfucking mountaineer for some airtime with 5 million people on there, and y'all happy that it just helped blow up y'all YouTube page, but not realizing y'all done blew his up for free. You know what I'm saying? And he give y'all chump change, $100, $200 a day. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. We is two different type dudes. So when they ask you who run the city, who really is the plug, who really got shit cracking on this internet when it comes to media, when it comes to entertainment, podcasting, and music, don't forget to add Active Chucks Entertainment, the Damu Kiwe Conversation. Hey, Munchie, B-Team, nigga, stand up. Hey, we out of here. I got to go with Maria. 3 hours, man. Damu Kiwe Conversation.